every vein in your neck.
I've been trying to tease out the veins in my neck. One at a time, but I think we've been doing this long enough that I thought it was time to show every vein in my neck at once.
Right now is the time?
It was just now, actually.
Just now.
Now it's the recent past.
Now. Yeah, okay.
It's our shared history.
Great. Well, I'm going to acknowledge that tonight we are streaming from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish, Stolo, Semiahmoo, Kwantlen, Tsawwassen, and Musqueam First Nations, while our characters play in a world that Tim has created. We are honored to live, work, and ultimately play on these lands tonight. If you love our stuff as much as we do, thank you. That's really kind of you.
That's sick.
That's so kind of you. Thank you so much.
It's also kind of weird because we love it a lot.
We love it
it's
a lot.
ours.
But good. Like, tell all your friends.
Good. Tell
Make
all
other
your friends
people
about
love
it.
it.
But you can find all of our content over on the BlackwaterDnD YouTube page. All of our episodes drop that stream on Mondays, drop on Fridays at noon, with podcast episode from the previous week dropping on Mondays at noon. You can type !YouTube in the chat to find the channel link there. We're also all across social media at BlackwaterDnD, so you can just follow us for fun things all the time. As well as streaming on Mondays, please come hang out with us on Wednesdays. We are back to streaming the Wayback Machine on Wednesdays. We are back this week with episode 27, where we have just arrived in Philenis. And Moss just said, don't ever take advantage of my mercy ever again, which was a very scary moment for all of us. So lovely to see best wishes from the beginning. And 27 episodes is much easier to get caught up on than 113, so it's a good time to start there. Come join us on Wednesdays. I want to give a thank you to our TechWater team this evening of Chantel, who's also playing with us. Tim had the panel last week. And
the buttons have been revoked.
no. Tim, how do you feel about the buttons being revoked?
I'm a little bit bummed about it. It's like, wait, you don't trust me?
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't trust me?
Yeah.
I think I made some pretty fun choices.
Huge thank you to Chantel for also helming tech this evening while playing with us, which is amazing, for this wonderful little mini-series. Awooga. I want to throw over to Yanis to tell the folks at home about Patreon. Yanis, what's our Patreon like?
Our Patreon, it's a great place where you can come hang out. We've got a Discord, a Patrons Only Discord, where you can come and join. We actually joined in on there. You get sneak peeks. There's a lot of bonus content. We do a show called Chatwater, which we record immediately after filming this, where we talk about the session that we just played. There's one free Chatwater a month. The rest are Knuckle Bone tier and above. Yep. But there's a bunch of other bonus stuff on there. There's some talkbacks that we do sometimes for shows. Probably going to have one for Afterlight coming up.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah, a bunch of bonus stuff. And then also what it does is it helps us keep the lights on here. It helps us, supports us, allowing us to do more shows and, take care of business, because it's not cheap running an actual play.
Sure isn't. Thanks, Yanis. I want to send a huge shout out to all of us who are participating in Afterlight. We finished recording about a month ago, I think. Episode 5 just dropped on Friday. Oh man, so sad. And it was actually 3 of us at the table in that episode. So very exciting to have Yanis guest with us. So we'll see what happens in episode 6, which is our finale, which drops in 2 weeks. Episode 6 is titled Reunions, so spoilers for that. Afterlight bonus content is all over on our Patreon. There are 2 session zeros there, and yes, we will have a Chatwater. The Afterlight talkback will likely be streamed. If it's done over video, we might pre-record it. We might do it live, depending on time zones, because Sai's in the UK.
I'm very excited for that because there's some stuff that makes me giggle right now that I can't say.
Yes.
About what?
About
ours? The session I was in?
Yeah. You don't even know it. That's the fun thing.
Why don't I know it?
I don't know.
You have to listen.
I also
I have heard it.
want to congratulate particularly Sai, but the team behind Afterlight for we got selected for Best Actual Played Podcast at the Cusco Webfest. So the Webfest circuit for the Audio Fiction World Cup starts again. This is our 3rd year in a row. It's our 3rd year having one submission every year. Pretty stoked about that. So we've so far submitted, I believe, to Cusco, Apulia, Rio, New Jersey, and LA. So very excited for all of those things. Godkiller Balance was also, we were one of the selections for the Hollywood series, which finished up on December 31st, so thank you for that as well. But yeah, I'm very, very stoked to see us going into our third year of being on the Webfest circuit. It's really, really exciting. Yeah, I feel like my brain space has been very, very full of one particular Blackwater project that I'm very excited to talk more about, that the whole team has gotten behind. But you're going to just have to stay tuned for that kind of stuff, because it's maybe one of the most ambitious things we've ever undertaken in terms of both scope and also the organizational Tetris that is played behind it. So I want to give a huge shout out to our production assistant and executive assistant, Eli. Eli is based out of Edmonton here in Canada, and so he is not with us when we stream, but like
rock star.
Eli is a rock star. I cannot, Eli, I know you're watching this right now because you're helming the stream this evening. Thank you. You're an incredible human being. I am so lucky to have you. You are the other half of my business brain. Thank you for being so steadfast. Thank you for being so detail-oriented. And thank you for just, like, getting me. I can say, like, 4 words and you know exactly what's happening. And I'll be like, hey, can you take this task on? And you're like, it was already on my to-do list, or I did this 4 days ago. So thank you, Eli. Encouragement for, if you're out there in the actual play space, get yourself a production assistant if you can.
But not Eli.
But not Eli.
Can't have Eli.
You can't have Eli. Eli's ours.
Spoken for.
Spoken for. So one of the things that helps actual play production studios run not only is executive assistants, but also sponsors. So I want to say a huge thank you to our dedicated sponsor for this miniseries, Bookwyrm Games, and their successful back
Thank you.
project.
Thank you.
And with us
Specifically.
tonight is the incredible Michael Paler.
It's not a general thank you. It's a directed thank you.
Thank you.
This is Michael.
There he is.
Michael,
Hey,
can
let
you
him
tell
in.
us a little bit, because it's one thing for me to talk about the quill system, and Willowmere, do you want to you want to sit for a second?
Get in
Oh,
there.
kick out Janice? Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful.
We don't need him.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself on the
Gentle
table.
sits.
Gentle sitting.
Tell us a little bit
Trap.
about like, we'll talk more about this in Chatwater, of course. But tell us a little bit about like what inspired you to make Familiar Tales and Willowmere.
Yeah, I mean, the whole Bookwyrm team really loves Dungeons & Dragons and kind of crunchier systems. I grew up with Vampire the Masquerade in 3.5, so I love a good, solid, crunchy system, and that's not necessarily always what you're looking for. So the quill system itself is designed to be really plug and play, super easy. It's meant to be set up in like 10 minutes, character design in like 5 minutes, and then a couple hours of play. That's kind of the core principle. For Willowmere itself, lots of fun animals, tiny heroes going on big adventures. We're all huge fans of Redwall.
Redwall!
I think if you're of a certain age, you're going to be a fan of Redwall. We love Secret of Nim. We love Chronicles of Narnia. This is just a blend of all of those things that we love.
Yeah.
Amazing. I want to say just a ginormous thank you for sponsoring this series. I love playing a little animal guy. And I think it's also cool, too, because we're seeing some more of these like little animal guy systems come out, like Wander Home, and then to have Familiar Tales kind of come in there alongside it and offer a different set of mechanics and a different world to play in, which is amazing. So thank you so much, Michael,
Absolutely,
for
my pleasure.
sponsoring this miniseries
Yeah.
and being here to call us on the rules if we get them.
Yeah, well, I watched last episode, and it was great. I love that. I'm just going to be right there. Just in case. Just
It's gonna be
in
a pretty
case.
role play heavy session tonight.
Amazing. Not one
gonna be
die
rolling
roll.
it in.
Not
It's gonna
one
be
die
great.
roll.
No, you folks did fantastically. There was nothing. You guys, it was awesome.
Aw,
You
thank
rocked
you,
it. So
Michael.
I'm psyched to see this evening. I'm going
let's
to give
take
the
some
chair
bigger
back to
swings.
you.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah,
Big risk.
momentum.
I'm working on it. I'm too excited about leveling up. I can't save it up.
I might do that.
Bookworm
That's
Games
what you were doing.
is the friendly Canadian purveyor of the finest tabletop gaming accessories around. You can check them out at www.bookwormgames.com. Also, for the Willowmere book that is going to be coming out, Tim is going to be writing for the book as well, and so is Sean. It's very exciting, along with some other wonderful Canadian creators, doing some sensitivity reading, which is really exciting. We love this. We love being able to contribute in writing capacities and just kind of broaden the stuff that we do here under the Blackwater umbrella. So this is really, really great. If you missed the first episode, it's available of this series. It's available on YouTube, and also the character building session that we did as a Chatwater before is also up at the free tier on Patreon. This one will be available at the Knucklebone tier and above, as will our finales, which happens next week. So whether you want to bring a cozy game with little animal adventures to your table, or you need to kit out your party with dice, get a brand new gaming table, send them on adventures with quest chests and quest coins, or immerse your players with candles, tea, and coffee, Chester the Dragon and the Bookwyrm folks have you covered. So you can head on over there and tell them that Blackwater sent you. And that's it.
That's all.
So grab your tissues, grab your spider milk, grab your jorts and your best friends. Whether you're new with us tonight or you've been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. It is through community that we make amazing things happen. We love you immensely. And thank you so much with us for hanging. Thank you so much for hanging out with us at our table. This beautiful table. We hope you feel super, super, super welcome here. And I guess Chantel, roll a clip.
Joining us tonight. Just diving in. Yeah, it's a little different. It's not main campaign, so we're all gonna kind of popcorn what happened last week. Because, it's not main campaign. I don't have to write it for those of you just joining us. We're only one episode in, so Sean, walk us through a little bit about what you remember from last session.
Hey, Tim, do we get momentum if we remember what happened next time?
We'll see what you remember. What kind of details, what kind of juicy details you can remember.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was the soup? And the big mess?
It was a potato and leek.
And?
Creamy, delicious. There was some dumplings. It was really good. And there was butter bread on the side.
There we go. That's a momentum friend.
Yes! Amazing.
I knew I should have taken notes on the expensive
that was.
Look, I'm gonna school all y'all so hard.
What were some of the rations? And if you can give me the name of the store, the Fort store.
I'll tell you, there was some candied salmon that a certain little guy
we got from Pack and Tackle.
Oh!
From, Dennis Villeneuve.
Denny Villeneuve. Okay, I'll give you a momentum for that.
Yeah.
Just name 3 of the rations. You got 1. I'll give you the 1 with the candied salmon.
There was it was in a very French accent, so I feel like there was an oat bar situation.
Oh, you're close.
Damn.
You're close.
There was oats.
But what form did the oats take?
There were those little.
Sorry, is this intro written by letters?
there was the little broth pucks.
Yeah, that's 2. That's 2 rations.
We fought pine elementals.
No.
We'll get there. Yeah.
What else was
Everybody remembers that.
there was also warm weather gear.
Yes, we got moss.
That wasn't a
clothes.
ration. You can't eat warm weather gear.
There were oat cakes.
You're so close. I will give you cakes, but what was the flavor of these oat cakes?
Honey oat cakes.
Boom! Honey oat biscuits. But
Is that another one?
That's another momentum.
Wow. Okay, well, give me other things because I remember everything.
I'm prepared to give out
the foreman.
more.
The foreman was gold tooth.
Okay.
You're just
Matilda.
reading your notes.
That's what we're all doing.
Okay, but no, in all seriousness,
The stables were run by Percy McVie, the Arctic Hare.
We
with crazy eyes.
started in the big mess, and we were having food, and then we had to go get I had to go pick up my Morningstar from Matilda Maddox, a very, very pretty lady badger, who had made new bracers, and I was very bashful, and then I invited her to dinner because she was down bad, and I offered to cook, which was a bad call on my part.
How many siblings does Adelaide have?
74?
72.
Can I answer? 73.
There we go! Chantel!
We were both so close.
So glad.
You really
Oh,
were.
Chantel gets a momentum then.
So there's 74 all in. You have
Yes,
73
yes.
siblings.
So,
I'd give the point to you.
No, it's Chantel's momentum. They can
Yeah,
have it.
thank you.
And then we went to Pack and Tackle, got suited up. Adelaide came in and basically said that she had been sick, and we had to get her to the Goose.
Okay, I'm gonna give Sean one last chance here. who is the conductor of the goose, the Iron Goose, and what kind of animal is she?
Okay. Her name.
I know the answer to this.
I don't know it, but I do know it's something like Clippy Pinkertail.
No,
You're so close. Clippy is absolutely right. Clippy.
Clippy
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mime it
helps
to
you when you need help if you're writing like an essay and it's not going well. Clippy Pinkerpants. Final answer.
What?
That's
What kind of
you would
animal?
do.
If you can get the animal that Clippy is, I'll give you the momentum.
It's the animal that's most closely related to an elephant. Is the most closely related animal.
That
to
is
this
so
animal.
not a helpful clue.
But that is true.
That's crazy.
Okay.
the most closely
North
related
American-
animal to this animal is an elephant.
I don't
North
know.
American?
North American? No, I mean, I don't know about you, but I had to do a poster board on it in elementary school.
Because if we're talking South American, tapirs independently like evolved kind of
No,
trunks.
it is. That is a bad clue. It's true. It's technically true. Gives you nothing.
Okay, because I know like we got the pronghorn
I would say
elk are
small.
related to
I
giraffes.
would say-
That's not what we're talking about, but I'm usually pretty good about animal
Small.
facts.
Fuzzy
Mm-hmm.
is quite present in Canada and
Might have been endangered at one point. I don't
boreal
know.
climates. That's all I know about them.
Here's what I do know about her. She gets the goose going, and not once has a snowflake touched the goose
Okay, I'll give
under
it for-
Climpy Pinkerbots.
Her name is Clippy Storm, and yes,
I got
You
Clippy?
did. I'll give you the momentum for remembering that not once has a snowflake touched the goose.
Yeah.
And she was a marmot.
She was a marmot.
No fucking shot is a marmot.
This is what I'm saying.
The
It's a bad-
closest relative to an elephant. That's insane. Marmots are just unemployed beavers, and everyone knows that. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Chantal
a much
looked
better
personally
clue.
insulted when you said
That's so mean.
You're not a marmot?
No, you're right, but like,
Have you seen them? Fucking.
Yeah, but
They're
Clippy,
beavers without tails.
Clippy can do anything, okay?
They're not
does a job.
elephants.
I didn't say they were elephants.
They're not even close,
Okay,
dude.
take us away, Tim.
All right, so as you head
They
out
might
of the
be
fort,
related to a kid,
in an effort to chase down the goose, knowing that you're
Insane.
faster on foot than the wagon train travels, you did come upon
Good time.
two pine needle golems,
golems.
kind of held together by the kind of glow magic that is quite wild up here.
We also
far
found
north.
big bees, big carpenter bees.
Is correct. You found signs of large carpenter bees, which you recognize in their small form, but this kind of pattern of biting through these pine trees you recognized, and you suspect that it is large carpenter bees. After dispelling the pine needle golems, you continued on after kind of exploring and reaching out to the magic that is kind of rampant up here. You discovered that there was an agent of Gloom that was manipulating some of the glow up here as you continue on. It is morning time. You look ahead, the road kind of winds along the Martin River down below, still raging. That's the name of the
I
river.
love that.
Yeah, as it rages forward, you can continue on. You see the kind of tracks from the goose. The ground is quite hard, but it is quite heavy, so you do kind of see the tracks of the goose as you go.
I would kind of like taking stock after the battle. I think Andreas kind of like sheathes his morning star on his back, like very glad that he got it fixed by Matilda before we left, and would kind of look at everyone. Are we all right? Do we need to rest or anything before we move forward?
I didn't like that very much. I didn't. That was a lot, and I'm sorry. I made you really big and really fiery, and it was kind of cool, but like, I don't. That was a lot, and I'm sorry. I should have asked.
I guess you would be about midday at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Apology accepted. I've decided that copying other people's way of talking is not good, and so I endeavor to have my own voice. Never before spoken.
This is your voice.
This is what I'm cooking on. How's it handled?
I will take momentum.
I think all accents need to start somewhere. And this is in Narwin.
What?
It's Narwin.
I think Andreas would be like, if we push this further, the conversation's gonna go so much in a further direction.
I am concerned about the Gloom.
I think Andreas.
I'm sorry, is finding yourself easy? What were you all doing in your early 20s? Because canonically, that's how old Buttermilk is. He's 20 and a half.
As Andreas is sitting in his about. Like,
He's got a tattoo on his thigh in characters he can't read, but they look good.
Andreas in his late 30s, early 40s is. Go ahead, Tim.
How recent? Like, is it still shaved the first?
It's winter was a bad time to get it done.
Summer. When his fur doesn't keep him cold.
Yeah.
Right.
Not when we're going north. I'm gonna get frostbite on my calf, and no one will know that I love, peace, and mystery. In a scroll
Love,
that
peace, and chickpeas.
I think Andreas just kind
it
of.
might say sweet and sour honey oats, but I can't be sure.
You know, Buttermilk, I'm just glad that you're taking this opportunity to really be vulnerable with us, and I'm grateful for that. I do, however, think we do need to keep moving, especially if now there is something nefarious in the woods. We should keep going.
Couldn't agree more, Andreas.
Wonderful. And Andreas just starts walking forward and just kind of like looks to Adelaide and Bandit and just keeps walking forward.
Now, Tim, important, serious question in a normal speaking voice. The Gloom.
The Gloom.
Bad.
Gloom.
But the Gloom, we're going to keep this accent consistent, thank you. Dialect, excuse me. What do we know about the Gloom?
Roll a wits.
Roll a history check.
Wits check.
Straight wits?
Yeah.
Oh, Guile style?
Guile style, baby.
Oh boy, okay.
3 successes is what you're
Not gonna
looking
happen.
for.
Straight up,
Let's find
If
out.
he says it out loud, can I try?
that's not none. It's 0.
Okay. You're not sure. You were like you kind of recognize it. You understand, like, as a very broad context, you've heard people talk about sort of agents of gloom, but you just kind of nod your head.
Not chill.
Like, yeah. Like, you know that it's something maybe nefarious, but you're not really sure. You know that it has something to do with kind of manipulating glow in a certain way, but it's kind of the limit of your knowledge.
Okay, right on. When we fail, we do get momentum?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
great.
No.
You're embarrassing us in front of
We-
Mike.
I'm confirming.
Don't embarrass us in front of Dad.
You have the living rule book sitting next to you, and you don't want to reference it to make
We
sure
have the
you're
quick
pointing
reference guides in front of us.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
dyslexic as shit. All right, I don't know
Take us
shit
on,
about
Tim.
Gloom.
I'm also probably taking liberties with gloom, but it's fine. I'm getting the thumbs up, so it's fine. I can make it up.
Yeah. The core rule book is here. That's crazy.
Would you like to try? Is that what you're
Yeah.
pawing at your dice about?
Yeah, if he says it out loud, maybe I
Sure,
can.
sure, sure.
You heard that he was concerned about the Gloom?
The Gloom. I'm looking for 3 successes.
3 successes.
That's 4 successes. And I got a 2, so therefore I gotta put a little dot in there for me.
So you know a little bit more. You don't know a ton about like the kind of nature of gloom, as it were. But you do know, you have heard about agents of gloom. You don't know if they all work together or they're working for someone or something out there. You assume they're probably connected, but you have heard about it in your travels. You, I would say, as an adventuring party, haven't come up against an agent of gloom, but you will have probably come across the results of people like manipulating the glow in nefarious ways, and kind of dealing with the aftermath of glow beasts and things like that. Beasts that have been kind of supercharged or manipulated into and kind of frenzied with glow. And so you would know that that was likely, at least some of those things that you've encountered along the way have been the result of an agent of gloom, although you've never encountered one directly. So you don't know exactly what their aims are, but you do know that there are folks out there that are trying to use glow to nefarious ends.
What's the weather like right now?
Right now it is kind of brisk. It's you can see behind you, it is a little overcast. It's not snowing yet, but you can see that there is probably snow on the horizon.
Okay.
But it hasn't started snowing yet.
I think Andreas can kind of sense that feeling in the air where if it does start to precipitate in any way, that it will start snowing. And I think he kind of pulls on his, kind of pulling up the warm weather gear and putting on a scarf, and he's like, we should make haste lest we get caught in a snowstorm. We may anyway, but the further we get, the goose could gain more ground on us if we are caught in a storm, and it is not.
Start hoofing it. Mm-hmm. All right. So you're gonna run out the rest of the day at a brisker pace, making pretty good progress. You get to kind of near the end of the day. The sun is starting to set. You're gonna have to set up camp pretty soon, and you reckon, based on your travel on this road, the next day you'll probably have to cross one of the 3 bridges that are along this kind of road. So you reckon it's probably better to camp before you get there. As you're kind of moving ahead, the sun is just starting to dip down, and you're starting to look for a campsite. You hear a little ways up around the bend. The river kind of bends around. You hear it at first, but you hear a voice kind of shouting on the other side, "Get thee behind me, pierogi! These knaves have already slain our dear Dromio!" Ah! You hear it coming from around the corner.
I'm sorry, get thee behind me, pierogi.
Pierogi, yeah.
These knaves have already slain our dear
Dromio.
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 Are those
Wherefore
names?
art thou?
Do those names ring a bell in any capacity?
No.
Great.
No.
I think.
Pierogi is in danger. We must give aid. And Buttermilk will run after.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you run around the
Charging.
corner, and you see maybe 20 feet ahead. You see there are 3 creatures. They look like muskrats, kind of surrounding a smaller creature. He's in a kind of red overcoat. You see medals on the lapel, and there's an eye patch that's kind of like askew. So you see he does have 2 eyes. It is sort of half over one eye, and he's got a tricorn hat. And a notably bent rapier.
What kind of animal is he?
He's a chipmunk.
Oh, yeah.
And he looks old. Like his whiskers are quite long. He's got quite a bit of gray along his whiskers. And you see behind him there is a large pillbug that has like a kind of a thick woolly blanket over top. But it's kind of behind him. You see the antennae are up kind of menacingly. And you see on the ground there is just what looks like a possum, just arms out like rigor mortis on the ground. And you see he's like brandishing the rapier as the like muskrats are kind of moving. And you see one of them has like a pine needle spear. The other one has like a small crossbow. And the other one has a net, like a woven cedar net, and they're about to jump in. Yeah.
Important question. Do we have a title?
What is your group's name?
Last time it took us 70 episodes.
Yeah.
But we might have, but we're not part of the Mouse Guard or something.
We're free roving adventurers.
Yeah, you're an adventuring group, the
okay.
3 of you. So you would probably have an adventuring group name.
Okay,
You
but
will
we're
have
not.
to think of
There's not a name for folks like us in City Watch.
no,
Freeze.
no,
Okay,
no, no.
Cool.
Is there? Have we ever seen these people at Fort Brightwind before? The chipmunk and the possum.
No, you've never seen the chipmunk and the possum. You know that there are muskrat bandits. That is they.
No offense.
You haven't come across any, but you were told when you were heading up to Brightwind to be aware of muskrat bandits. They are a problem on this road.
They're a problem.
They're a problem. and so you recognize them as they are likely bandits trying to rob this individual or maybe kill him.
Okay, I think how many are surrounding the possum?
There's three. No, the possum's on the ground next to all of them, just fully rigor mortis,
He's
like
dead.
arms
Is he-
out,
is
mouth
he
open.
dead?
It looks
He
dead.
looks
sure
dead.
dead.
Oh no, he looks dead.
And
he's for sure dead. You
the
can
muskrats are kind of getting ready to throw the net over the chipmunk.
Okay, I think I would look at everyone and we have to help
He's
them.
kind of waving his rapier around. with a flourish.
And I think
We don't know who's on whose side.
it's very clear who's all together.
Speak more on that.
Well, we don't know who's the good ones and who's the bad ones.
You watch as
I mean,
they throw a net over him. No!
Maybe he's the bad
I
one.
run in.
Hey, stop it!
I run
What are you
in
doing?
and I take a.
And then you see the muskrats kind of turn around. He's ours!
I would
He's
take.
our quarry!
I'd take a swing. I'd like kind of come in, and it would just be like Morningstar around. And
All right, so you can all act on your beat as you kind of charge in.
I think I want to like kind of start a run up.
Yeah.
And I would kind of like look towards the muskrats. You've got 3 seconds to back off and run.
Ooh, okay. I want you to make a. Let's do a might check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe toughness?
This might work.
Toughness,
Hey.
might?
Okay, so I have.
Yeah, might. Let's do might.
I roll. How many successes do I need?
The book says
I'm
might.
gonna say because there is 3 of them. This is a little more challenging. I'm gonna say it's 4 successes or 5. 5 successes.
5 successes. Hey Michael, can I spend 2 momentum at a time to add 2 die?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Fuck, this is the best.
Can I get a
Not for
rules
Tim.
check?
Yeah.
So I am gonna roll 5 dice here.
Okay.
Because I have 3 in grit, but I have nothing in toughness. So I am going to roll 5 die here to see if I can get how many? 3 successes, you said?
3 successes.
That's a 6, a 5, and
No,
a...
it's 5 successes.
You said 5
I
successes?
said 5 successes
Okay.
originally.
Okay, so that's 2,
I was looking at the number
3,
3.
4. I have 4 successes.
All right, so
there.
you see...
But I did get a 6, so that is a
Momentum.
a momentum.
Momentum, yes.
I did spend 2 momentum, so I am now down to 3. But I did roll a 2, so I do
You
get
had
4.
5 momentum
Yeah.
and you didn't use it all to just
Look at
make it
this.
happen?
I would much
Look.
rather. No, I know, but
Activating a
I have to
forcing an
save my
enemy
momentum
retreat.
to get fish for my lady. Okay, that's what I have to do.
That is true. To make that date just go well.
I have to
that-
keep 5 momentum just to make that date go well. Okay,
You
look.
could have just chased these guys. That's great. Okay.
So I do get to add.
That happens off camera after the session.
Look, I'll save it for what I'm gonna save it for.
So you kind of catch them at once. They kind of all stop and look at you, and you see the chipmunk is thrashing around in
Yeah,
the net.
and if they don't,
And the other one that threw the net pulls out like a little kind of stone dagger.
okay, so that means that they did nothing. Do I still get to try and hit them then if they?
No,
or
that
that's-
was your
that's my
that was
beat?
your
Okay.
your.
Alright, I'm
action.
gonna come in dagger.
Yeah, which one? Which one? The one with the spear? The one with the crossbow?
One with the net.
Or the one that just threw the net with the dagger? Yeah.
Bandit doesn't give warnings.
Andres.
Hey, I gave my warning. I asked, and then we went into fight mode.
Yeah.
So now Bandit cuts. And how many do I need? Oh, it's one success.
It's
not
just
gonna
your attacker rolls versus
Oh
my
yeah, one
defender
success.
rolls. 1 success. All right. That's 3 successes for me.
So what does that mean?
So
Nothing.
if you fail,
I get one,
yeah, if more successes for the defender, the attack fails.
but I get
Attack
one.
fails.
I get a momentum, don't I?
No, if it's partial.
when I
so if it's
success.
equal, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, I got one more attack because I got the daggers, so I get 2. Ooh, that's a 4.
Okay. Only 2 for me.
So that's 2 damage.
2 damage to that one. As you see, he kind of recoils as you he hits you with his stone dagger against your first one, which leaves him open, and you slash him across the chest and through some of his kind of woolly overcoat. So he takes 2. All right. What would you two like to do?
Buttermilk would love to. It's cold. We've established
It's cold, yeah.
this. Precipitation It could snow at any
It
moment.
could.
Yeah.
Humidity, kind of high for cold.
Yeah.
Buttermilk would love to take that humidity out of the air and freeze the mechanisms of the crossbow, so if it tries to pull the trigger, the bolt doesn't fly.
Yeah. Roll it. So use your glow plus your water skill.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I've never actually used water before, so I'm gonna spend momentum to add a die to it. Because I want this to work. What am I looking for, success?
I'm gonna say this is 4 successes.
Oh boy, well 4 die, here we go. Oi! Yay! That's exactly 4.
Nice!
Plus a big success, which means I get a thing and I go up in a water.
Yay!
Leveling up feels good.
Yeah, so you watch as he's kind of holding it ready to shoot it. You hear this kind of, and you see that it's frozen. You're not sure if he's clocked it or not. As it's sort of frozen the mechanism on the short bow. Adelaide, would you like to?
Adelaide is gonna try run in. Have they let go of the net?
He's under the net.
But-
Like he's on the ground. The net is on top of him.
So he's not in the net.
He's
So
in it. Oh
okay,
yeah, no,
okay,
he's
okay.
in the net.
Adelaide,
It's like weighted, like the weight of it. He's like thrashing his little rapier around. It's kind of caught because it is bent at the top.
Adelaide's gonna try and grab the net and run away with it. Just get him out of there entirely.
Okay. Go ahead and make a might check as you go to pull this chipmunk.
It's a little chipmunk. A rabbit can pull a chipmunk.
I think
A wizened old
they meant
chipmunk.
to pull the net off the chipmunk, not take the chipmunk along.
No.
No, I meant take the
He's dragging him away.
Go
Get him
Adelaide.
out of there entirely. 1
I'm gonna say 3 is the number to beat because he's small. Just one. You gotta pull it. He's dance. He's a dance boy. And you guys say, "What are you? Pull it! Take it off of me! Take it, please! Where are you taking me?"
I thought I would get you just out of the whole situation.
Damn. Well, thank you.
It's not working, so,
We shall work together.
oh!
I'm getting real like little Napoleon vibes
Oh
from
yeah,
this
you'll
gym.
see. And Michael already knows who this is. All right, and okay.
It's your turn.
Yeah,
Pierogi's
it's
the
the Pierogi's the pill bug. It is the you know what? He will take a turn too. He's gonna try to push the net off. This is Corporal Wensleydale is his name, and he is going to try to push it off with his might.
Wensleydale?
Corporal Wensleydale.
Corporal a name or a title?
We'll have to find out.
Oh, right, thank you so much.
He's gonna need 4 successes to push this off.
Buddy.
He only has 3 dice, and that's 1 success as he struggles against this woven cedar net.
A tiny net is a death sentence.
All right, it is the defender's turn. They are going to. The first one's going to attack you with the dagger. So that's going to be skirmish plus 3 and 3, and he doesn't have any pluses on his little dagger. That is 4 successes.
Holy, how many dice did you roll?
6.
How does he have
These
6?
guys are they're
A
not
lot
messing around.
lot of grit, lot of
Yeah.
skirmish.
They're
Are you
professional
gonna-
stab boys.
Are you gonna let him be a better bandit than you?
Apparently. That is 5.
Oh!
3 dice.
Oh! So you parry
I
the
don't get
blow.
no karma for that.
And it takes both daggers as you kind of push down. You realize these muskrats are pretty strong. As you deflect the blow down into the ground, he kind of snarls at you. The other one is going to, the one with the spear is going to take a run at you.
Go for it.
He gets a +2 to his.
And so that's
So he's got 2 successes already. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and is 8 successes.
Jesus. So I get a +2 to defense, plus I am rolling 4 dice. So 8 is what I'm defending
8.
against? Oh god.
Number B.
Oh, that's right. I get a +1 in defense. That was 6.
That is 1 success.
Alright.
+2, so that's 3 successes.
Okay, so you take 5 points.
Andres falls down.
Oh yeah, so you watch as Andreas gets caught under the breastplate, and it kind of drives up, and you see there's kind of a moment of confusion as Andreas drops to his knees. The other one goes to shoot at you and realizes the trigger does not work, and so is not able to shoot. And
What
then
else have I done?
and
You don't know.
kind of like is like yeah, and it's kind of hitting it.
Flee,
Uh,
flee.
All right, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move into the one that just stabbed
Yeah.
Andreas.
Goofy. Because I only
No,
have
Michael.
4 hit
Now that you're
points.
here, I can clarify it. When you have a +1 to attack, that means just 1 success automatically granted, or does it mean 1 more dice?
If it says 1 die, it's 1 die, but if it just says +1, it's just +1.
Okay, 1 success. Love that. All right. Yeah, first attack is 2.
I only rolled 2 as well.
Tim,
Oh, so I get another momentum because
Yeah.
it's
Tim,
tied.
would you allow me to do something that I'm just seeing on my character sheet right now?
Of course.
So, I was 5 damage, right? Oh, I guess it's still 4 though. No, then I will save it. Never mind, because I have my -1 damage in combat, and I just saw that, and had it been a little bit less, I could have stood up. But I'm okay. I'll take it down.
All
I'm
right.
good.
Next attack.
Next attack.
3.
I only got 1.
So that's 2 damage to that one.
Yeah, that is 2 damage to that one. So yeah, as you slash onto that one as well, and he kind of pulls back his spear as Andreas is kind of on his knees. All right, they're both looking hurt. The ones that you've slashed at. All right, what would you two like to do?
Adelaide's gonna try and take the net.
Yeah, okay, do it up.
Still might.
Yes, it is. You can do might to try to lift it off.
Okay. 2 success. Wait. Let me actually make sure.
So it's your grit plus
1 success.
1 success. Also, you're kind of having a hard time getting a handhold because that rapier keeps moving. You're sort of like trying to figure out exactly where to grab it from. The pill bug you see is also kind of reaching down and is going to try to pull it off.
Pierogi.
Pierogi's going to try to pull it off as well. That's 3 successes for Pierogi. So Pierogi kind of gets in there and like you watch chews through some of it like very, very quickly as Corporal Wensleydale kind of jumps to his feet. What would you like to do?
One's got a stone dagger. What's the spear made out of?
It looks like it's like a thorn, almost like from a rose bush that's been lashed on.
I would love to try and rot the thorn.
Yeah.
If possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, just like make the course of nature go faster.
Yeah, so roll that glow and nature.
Okay. Just disarming the whole party. You don't want to fight without weapons.
Would make a difference.
Disgusting. 2, but that is a big success. So.
All right, so 2 is not quite enough.
I didn't think it was.
You know, as you try to work that magic, it's pretty toughened up, and you're not able to quite kind of get inside of the parts of the branch to kind of make it rot and pull away.
Hold on, Andreas.
Corporal Wensleydale is going to run and attack the one that stabbed you. As he goes, I will not have another slain friend! As he leans back and he runs forward with his rapier. And that is only 2 successes.
Look, he's trying his best.
Against, okay, so let's try. He really tried. No, against 5. So that one, as he comes, he just like slams down the rapier and kind of pulls back, and Corporal Wensleydale's not able to find purchase. All right, it is the defender. Yes, the muskrat's turn. The one with the knife is going to go after you. That is 4 successes.
That is 3, so I take 1.
You take 1 damage as he kind of catches you on the leg. The other one is going to attack you, the one with the spear. Okay, that's only 4.
Okay. 0 successes.
No!
I've got a
You can't get
defensive
TP.
2.
Okay, you got a defensive
Because I got my quarterstaff.
As you kind of block it, it's like you're starting to get a little nervous. The one that has has dropped the short bow because it's not working, and is going to kind of leap at you and try to attack you with his claws. So that's gonna be no bonus on that, and that is 3 successes. So 3 is the number to beat.
Do you have any defense?
3 is like just this number?
3.
3?
Yeah, you roll 3 and see how you do.
No, but what is the defense?
Do you have any defense
Plus-
bonus? Like
Oh.
from
Oh,
our-
yeah, wait. Woven grass tunic, plus
Yeah.
1 to defense.
Yeah.
Plus 1 to defense?
no, no,
It's just
no.
plus
You
one.
add a
auto
dice.
success.
It's
It's
an
an auto
automatic
success.
success. So
Roll
it's
3
roll
die
three.
plus 1.
God.
3
Thank
dice
you.
plus 1.
2 successes.
Plus
Nice.
1.
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
Three.
3.
Tie.
So you're good.
Great.
Yay.
So yeah, as he kind of goes to claw you, you quickly jump out of the way, and he's not able to get you. All right, it is the attacker's turn.
All right, I'll do
As Andreas is still there, clutching the wound.
Yeah, I can't do anything until
Let's
somebody
come up and slash some Achilles tendons.
Yeah.
All right.
The one that
I'll go with the one with the knife first.
one with the knife. Got it.
Finish him off. Oh no, that's only 2.
Okay, not gonna use any momentum. Okay. All right. That's 6 successes.
Okay.
So that first one does not hit.
Then I'll hit the other one.
You can burn some of that momentum to get some more dice on there, you know?
Nah, I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
Good.
We're gonna get TPK by some muskrats, y'all.
That's another 2.
Okay.
Jeez.
That is a 2 as well, so it's a tie.
So I'll get another momentum.
Yep.
Okay, fuck. I
Saving up.
will. Just because it'll literally stabbing me, I'm trying to block it with my staff. I'm gonna hit my staff down and try to turn the dirt under his feet into quicksand.
Yeah.
To get him like shin deep. And I will use a momentum, just my only one, to add an extra die to this. I think this is an earth check, would you say? I love that for me.
Absolutely.
As we're just gonna try to incapacitate this guy, and then we all just move spear length away. Unlikely 3.
Okay, that is just enough.
Love that
is
for
just
me.
enough. As you watch as his feet start to sink into the dirt, you see he's kind of, and he's about waist deep.
Oh, I overdid it.
And he is stuck in the ground. What would you like to do?
Can Adelaide run over to that guy and just try and hit him on the back of the head?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna reduce some of his might because he's stuck. So he'll only be rolling 4 dice.
Can't use legs.
Can't use legs.
No leg.
Can
Footwork is
I?
everything.
Now,
I'm gonna
he is
use
slow, yes?
2 momentum to roll 2 more
Probably.
dice. Okay.
I'm just not sure if we've established
One
it is
success?
like
One
a
success.
healing word type game.
Oh man.
I can't even hit him on the back of the head.
That's 4. As he just you really telegraph it. You're sort of winding up.
Why are you all that?
You go to punch him, and he just moves out of the way. And you do not hit him. Corporal Wensleydale is going to get in there and stab him. He's actually going to stab the one that is not stuck. He's going to kind of roll away and try to get the one that you were working at with the dagger. Okay, that's pretty good. That's 2, 4, 6 successes for Corporal Wensleydale. As he kind of runs up with his, and the defender, 3. That's only 3, so he does 4 damage, I think, right? Because there was 6. No, 3. So yes, you watch as he, the defender kind of is ready for it, and then because it's the rapier's bent, he goes to hit it, and he misses, and it stabs him right in the side, and the muskrat kind of reels back, and he goes, "Fort Romeo!" and he drives it in as the muskrat kind of falls and starts clawing his way away, but he's down for the count. And he kind of spins around, pointing to the one that's stuck in the ground. And then
Is the crossbow guy dead?
no, he tried to scratch Adelaide, so he's still there.
Oh.
It is.
So the pine needle guy's stuck in the ground, and the crossbow guy is no longer crossbowing, he's scratching.
He's scratching. All right, it is the defender's turn.
Now that Steven Spearman is...
Or have you-
I think it's the muskrats. I think it's
Oh,
the
we're not
muskrats.
defending.
Yeah,
I just
we're
always
exact-
see myself
We're the
as
aggressors.
You're the aggressors. They
We're the
the
problem.
one with the thorn spear is going to kind of swing his he's going to try to get you because you're right there. But he doesn't have his bonus on his spear because he's stuck. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
And
4 is the number to beat.
You roll
You're
it 3
defending, so
dice,
you're
and you gotta
3 dice.
Do you have any momentum?
I
Plus
do,
1.
but it's 2.
That's good. That's
4,
5.
5 successes.
All right, so yeah, you
Hey,
jump
get
right
out.
over it as he tries to hit you with the spear. And the scratchy one is going to leap at Corporal Wensleydale.
Which skill determines our defense?
It's
Fortitude.
Fortitude?
Fortitude.
Written fortitude.
You could spend a momentum to up your fortitude.
Really? Right now?
Yeah, because you rolled a 6 on a defense roll, right?
Yeah,
The book is saying yes.
yeah. Up that fortitude.
This is the
Thank
best.
you. Thank you.
The scratchy one's gonna try to grab Corporal Wensleydale with his claws. That is 4 successes against him. And that is.
Come on, Corporal.
He's not the most fortitudinal. And 4 successes for him, so it's a partial success. As Corporal Wensleydale kind of like puts his rapier up as the claws are coming down and they're kind of locked into it. It is the other one's down, so it's back to you guys.
Okay, now that Steven Spearman is stuck in the mud, I'm gonna run over to Andreas, just pull him really out of the range of the spear and try to patch him up a little bit. And word from the official, the healing skill is heart,
Yes.
which is, I have a 0 in and a 1 in guile, but that's never stopped me before. So I'm gonna spend a momentum to roll 2 dice to see if we can make something happen here. Come on. Get him up, get him up, get him up. This is really just buttermilk flailing. 1 success, 1 normal little guy success.
So that heals for 1.
And then you get
No, since it wasn't a critical success, I don't get better at
Yeah,
it.
you
Oh,
don't
okay.
get better at it. But you see, you kind of work that glow as you see it kind of start to close the wound ever so slightly as Andreas kind of puts his paw back up and stands up.
And you just hear the and he kind of just like starts looking up at the guys that
It's
are.
kind of locked in. There's the one that's locked in and the one that's in the ground.
Yeah, the one in the ground is not important to me
Yeah.
at this point. I'm gonna kind of get to my feet, and I am going to go, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hit the one that is up with Corporal Wensleydale.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we've got 3 in skirmish. We've got 3 in grit. And then we have a +2 to this attack. So that's 6 dice plus 2.
Yeah.
We're just going to roll better. That's just what we're going to do. We're just going to roll better.
Do better.
Just do better.
quite the tactic.
Thanks. It's literally dice. I cannot control the outcome.
No, it's skill.
Okay, so that is 2 successes plus 2 is a 4.
Okay. That is only 3 on my end.
That's
So
1.
1 damage.
And I am also going to take this opportunity, I think because it's narratively makes sense to me. I am going to spend 3 momentum here, and I'm going to take an
But what about
additional
dinner?
action during this beat. We have a long
Yeah.
travel ahead of us, so I'm going to go back down to 0, and we are going to do that again.
Do it. He is looking pretty rough.
So I never
Action
know.
surge.
Yeah, it's essentially an action
Pretty much.
surge. So I have
I
no.
can't wait to see what I'm gonna spend all mine on that.
I will gain up to 5 momentum because I do need to catch fish, and then I need to catch 5 momentum between catching fish and going to dinner to so make sure that that goes well
You
as
need
well.
it.
Spend them on
Yeah.
that?
Then I need to bank it somehow.
Just do what I do.
Okay, that's a bit better. That is 4s are 1 success, right? Okay, so that's 2, 4, and 1 more, or 2 more is 6. That's 6 successes.
All right. I only rolled 4.
So that's 2 damage.
2 damage. How do you want to finish him off?
Oh, I don't think it's pretty at this point. It's just kind of comes in, and it's Morningstar, I think, because if he is over kind of like,
Yeah.
he's going with claws.
Yeah, he's got
and
his
Yeah,
claws
his
out.
arms are up, his kidneys are exposed, so it's just a 1, 2.
I
with
think on the
Morningstar
second one
it.
where you're standing, you hit him, and he reels back, and you watch as there's like a moment of suspension as he's at the edge of the cliff. And then you just hear the Wilhelm scream as he tumbles into the Martin River below.
And
He'll be back in the
and I turn around and I point the Morning Star at the guy in the ground.
Well, I'm gonna go slash the guy. In the ground.
He can't do anything.
I'm gonna
He can't
slash
run
him.
away. Yeah.
That's 3.
All right. That's only 2 for him.
That's 1 damage. And then that's 1.
1. Let's see if he gets none.
This guy's really good.
He got 4. Yeah, you get him once, and then he kind of like he brings his spear up on
he's
the other
bobbing
one.
and weaving at this point.
He was the strongest. Yeah, you see he's kind of there, but he is looking pretty rough. Adelaide, what would you like to do?
So where are they in?
You're pretty
Like-
close. They're all kind of in a cluster now. Pierogi is eating the net.
Right.
Hasn't done anything else other than eat that net.
Is a perfect pill bug, and nobody will ever convince me.
You know,
otherwise.
one of them is down already on the ground, and one of them is the one that was going at the claws has been tossed into the Martin River, and then there's
Yes.
the one that had the spear. It's kind of sunk. He's probably about maybe 5-10 feet away from him.
All right. See, I don't have like a knife or a weapon or anything, so I'm going.
I mean, those 2
I'm going-
feet.
Yeah, you know what? You're so right. Adelaide's gonna run and do a little kick up to the back of the
Boom,
head after the failure of the hit.
Absolutely. Do it.
What am I rolling for that?
It would be your skirmish and your grit.
So that'd be a 2.
All right.
Whoa!
2 successes. though.
Okay. All right, that is 1 success for him. How would you like to finish him off?
Well, he's sunken in the ground,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I think it's just slam to the back of the head and then face plant down
Snapping
into
his
the
femur.
yes, into the quicksand, and then
Yeah, you just watch as you kick him in the head and he just boom and hits the ground.
For clarity, that was a drop kick.
Yeah.
You did jump
Yeah.
whilst in the air, kick him with both feet.
Yeah.
Like a bunny.
Yeah.
To death.
And he just stops moving. Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah, he just kind of sits on the ground. You're not sure if he's dead or if he's just out cold.
If they're all taken care of, I would like to try and heal myself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can do that right here.
I think I would kind of go over to
Corporal Wensleydale has rushed over and slid onto his knees over to Dromio.
Yeah, I would walk over to where he and Dromio
He
are.
goes, "This sweet young man was taken too soon.
Can I check to see if Dromio has a pulse?
He died. Sure. He died a hero's death, Pierogi. Saving our lives.
Is that heart?
Shall continue onward in his name.
It's heart, I'm assuming, to check if this guy has a pulse.
And you watch as he takes one of his medals and he pins it on Dromio's coat. And as he does, what did you roll?
I have 3 successes. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see his chest rising and falling over
I-
so slightly. And as he pins the medal on him, you hear this possum go, ow!
And I look at Corporal Wendy, your friend.
He lives! He lives! And he lifts up the possum, who kind of comes to, hey,
You are Dromio, I am assuming.
yes, I am, yes.
Are you all right?
Uh-huh.
Does that happen often in battle?
What happened?
You passed out.
Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah, when I get scared,
Okay.
I get right out.
Right.
And you see Corporal Wensleydale, you brilliant lad! He knew that his death would inspire us to fight beyond our limits and overcome those knaves.
Are you?
Then he takes off his hat. Hello, I owe you all a great debt. I'm Corporal Wensleydale. Kind of fixes his hat.
Corporal.
And this is my steed, Pierogi. You see the pill bug is in a ball just rolling around. Who are you?
We
Brave
are,
adventurers.
We are getting our friend to the Iron Goose.
Oh, yes! I saw the great beast. Not 2 days hence?
The caravan, not a large goose.
Well, yes, but you know, it's quite large and impressive, like a great
Do you
beast.
see any big bees?
Big bees.
Large bees.
No.
Yellow, black, wings.
Blue,
actually.
No, I have not seen
The bees are blue.
The blue and yellow,
great bees.
not black and yellow.
The caravan looked like one of the wagons looked a bit worse for wear, but otherwise everyone looked all right.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
I was on my way north to Fort Brightwind to winter there.
Lovely. That's where we're coming from.
Ah, brilliant.
Yes, you'll find everyone. You'll find wonderful accommodations, and the big mess makes the best stew.
Yes,
anywhere
that's
close
why I've
by.
come. I've heard it's quite delicious. And I am a bit of an adventurer myself.
Corporal, you said. What military?
Oh, well, I've served many places, abroad, at home, across the provinces. I'm a bit of a nomad,
And-
an army of one.
Anywhere that you call home as of this point.
No. My travels take me all over. Home is atop my steed.
Right.
And Dromio.
Ah, yes.
What do you do?
Dromio kind of, I'm his squire.
Squire.
Yes, I found Dromio and I turned him from a path of darkness to the light.
I look at Dromio kind of with an eyebrow raised.
And it's like, he sort of looks down.
Did you do crime?
Are
Are you a crime boy?
No, but I was kind of hanging out with people who turned out not to be so good, and well, Corporal Wensleydale helped me.
Did
That's-
like the Glurm? Were they Glurm boys?
My brother had fallen in with an agent of Gloom, and they tried to recruit me, and I traveled with them for a bit, but they hurt someone that I knew, and I knew I couldn't stay with them, so I ran away, and I got lost. I was in the woods, and Corporal Wensleydale found me, and he fed me, and he's kind of taken care of me ever since.
Do you remember the name of this agent of Gloom? Just in case we come across them. There is something afoot in the woods.
Yeah, his name is Antipholus Radix. He's a rat.
Radix, you said.
Antipholus.
And was his home base or where you were running with him for a time far from here?
Well, we were heading north, but it was kind of right on the border of the northern province.
Okay.
And he took us farther north. And that's why I got lost. I'd never been this far north. But this was many, many weeks ago. I've been with Corporal Wensleydale for nearly a month now.
Do you remember them saying anything about the goose?
He was talking about Fort Brightwind. He always talked about it like he thought he should run it. He wanted to own the fort. I think he was scheming up a way to take it over, but he never told me any of the plans or anything. The way he talked about it, it was like a jewel he wanted to capture and possess.
Anything about big bees?
No, he never said anything about big bees.
Little bees?
Did he
Medium-sized bees.
Did he ever talk about Oxwood at all?
Yeah, but more in the way of how valuable it is.
Right. That's why he would want the fort.
Maybe, yeah.
Well,
He's a good lad. You know, we all start in different places in life, and I believe it's the path that you choose for yourself that determines your character.
Is it getting late?
It is.
wise words.
Oh yeah, we were about to set up a camp.
We should probably find a place to set up a camp, eh?
Ooh, that is a great idea. I'm feeling rather famished myself.
I'm gonna do can I do an investigation to find
Sure.
a good camp spot?
Sure.
I mean, it does make sense for us to potentially shelter together for the evening. And then
It's a wonderful idea.
Yes.
I'd love to hear about
I
that.
vibe check the corporal
Sure.
just in case this
Yeah.
fracks.
Yeah. You can make
Antipholus.
you can make either I would say a wits check.
3 successes.
Amazing.
3 successes.
Can I
Yeah,
wits
you
check
find
then Dromio, just in
Sure,
case? I
sure.
would wits check Pierogi, but He's
And I'm going to say it's 3 successes.
2 successes on 1 die.
And then when I'm done finding the location, I'll do some healing on.
You find a spot. You scramble up a little bit. The cliff side on the other side of the road, where the kind of forest is. You scramble up a little bit, and you find like there's a little plateau that's sort of sheltered, and there's a little bit of a cave. It doesn't go very deep or anything, but it's enough that it would be a suitable place for a little.
And is it easy for Pierogi to get up there?
Yeah, you watch. Pierogi's pretty good at climbing. All those little legs.
Pillbugs can go anywhere.
Yeah.
That's 3 successes for me on a wits check on Dromio.
Yes. Yeah, he seems pretty truthful and genuine. He seems like he's grateful that you arrived to help. But he seems genuinely like he wanted to take a different path.
You're fully human.
Thank you. Yeah, Andreas looking much more hale after the battle would. Because it was you initially who healed the first time and then bandaged for the second time.
I brought you
right?
back to consciousness.
That's so good, though. That's
Healing.
necessary.
Yeah.
I think
It's
Andreas
essentially a wet willy.
It's fine. This could be smelling salts for all I care. Andreas, thank you for helping me there. I'm not usually found without my footing, so I'm appreciative. I would have hated to have seen something happen to you because I couldn't hold my own.
Well, it was pretty spooky, but we're all alive.
Right.
And a team.
We should really...
what?
We're a team.
A team.
We're a team.
A team.
I didn't get that either.
We're a team.
He's
for all
finding
time.
himself.
Oh, that's brilliant. You know, I've traveled all over and I've never heard a dialect such as yours.
It's the path we take.
The what?
Delightful.
It's the path we take that determines our character.
Andreas would get to work said building a fire.
Brilliant. He pulls out a big kind of half wheel of cheese. You don't know where he was storing that. He pulls it out and he starts
Just
like
out of
as soon as that fire is going, he's doing
Raclette.
raclette. Yeah, he's like
Yes.
if anyone has any bread or
We pull out...
crusties or
We actually have honey oat cake.
Oh, that would go quite nicely with some raclette.
I do
if you'd
some,
like to trade.
honey oatcakes, cheese, and salmon.
Oh, delightful.
Can
Bit
you
of a gourmand, myself.
Can you remind us what else we have for our food?
If you didn't write it down, you don't have it.
Carlson!
All I need to know
Yes,
is I got
of
salmon.
course. You have garlic sage shortbread,
Oh,
candied maple walnuts with dried cranberries, jars of pickled carrots, pickled spicy quail eggs, 6 types of jam pots, rye biscuits, honey oat biscuits, all manner of dried fruit, some broth pucks, candied salmon, smoked salmon, pickled salmon,
many types of salmon.
many types
All
of salmon.
mine.
Okay, I got probably 60% of that.
You know, come to think of it,
Yes.
what you said earlier about bees, and you were asking about the wagon. Now I've had a bit of time to reflect. The beasts of burden, they're those great ladybugs.
The ladybirds, yes.
They did seem to be moving a bit slower. They seemed almost unnerved. Not like Pierogi here. Nerves of steel. This old girl.
She just still rolling.
Yeah, she's like kind of rolling back and forth out of the cave.
She's stimming. She's just kind of rolling back and forth.
Nothing flaps her. No, she's seen a great deal. She's a good girl.
Maybe I should take her.
What do you mean?
Take her on an adventure. I'll bring her back.
Well, how would I travel?
On foot.
No.
I'd like,
Yogi and I are
I'd like
quite
to
inseparable.
I'd like to spend 5 momentum to take Pierogi.
No, perhaps when I die, I will give it to you. Your name? I'll write it in my will right now.
No, I'm not spending 5 for when I die. It's now or never.
I'm sorry, but I just cannot.
I don't know if that's.
You see, he starts
That
clutching his
momentum-
heart. Like,
Triggering a story-altering event. I mean, if we think about this is like the concept
you
of
can't,
like
you
what
can't
is a
separate
natural
pierogi from
20?
Corporal Wensleydale.
I'm gonna give it back.
You can ride with me tomorrow. She can take 2. We can ride. That's a great idea. We'll ride double.
You're going north.
I'll even.
We're going south. Not same direction.
I could go with you. That's a great idea. I'll go with you.
No.
That's a
I
This is
love
not how
adventure.
momentum is supposed
Yes,
to work.
I will. We will both go with you. That's a great
This
idea.
is a major life-altering event that
Can't
Corporal Wesley
believe
Gale is
that I
now
didn't
coming
think
with
of
us.
I'm not giving up momentum for
I'm
that.
sorry, but you've already spent
No,
my dear boy.
it was
You're
to
right.
have.
I will go with you
I'm keeping it.
on your adventure.
I'm keeping it.
What are you doing?
We're getting her to the goose.
Ah,
Yes.
We're getting the
but then
goose.
it's only a minor detour.
I'm not.
My
giving you
whole
up.
life could have been different
It's
if I'd
gone,
never
dude.
met you.
No.
You're slow
It's-
now.
Look, it's right here.
No, you're slow, and everyone knows
It's
it.
right here.
I don't think so, bud.
I'm
Up
not
in the
giving
chat,
up for
fill it up
that.
with no momentum. Hashtag Yanish. Hashtag
Watch.
no momentum.
Hashtag
Like-
no momentum.
Takes his rapier over his heart. I swear it on my life. I will help get you to the goose.
Well,
Thank you.
We can go north.
You're so kind
If
of you.
he's doing it, we can
What
go
a
up
great
north.
bunch of people that I've
Oh,
met.
you're great.
I mean,
Bandit, we're going south.
but then we can go north. We don't need to go because she's got.
I'm concerned about the
I tell you what.
farm.
You can ride pierogi tomorrow.
No, I'm not giving my momentum.
It's gone, dude. You have
No,
momentum.
it was to own pierogi. It was to have my own
No, no.
bug horse.
No.
You're not familiar with the monkey's paw, huh? Where you get wishes. But
That's not what momentum is. It says nothing about monkey paw in
Is this
here.
your first time at Tim Carlson's table? Because I swear I've seen you here before. You look really familiar.
Not giving it.
Ah, yes. Well,
I'm gonna
I'm
get
excited.
more, and I'm gonna make him pay. I'm gonna have so much momentum he can't say no.
Yeah, you got to beat him at his own game.
This is delightful.
Michael, how many momentum do I need to just take?
You get a
control?
max of 5.
No, you don't max out.
You do, I think, on momentum. I think you do max out.
So you don't, but if we really want to talk about momentum, technically at the end of each combat, it's halved, rounded down. That is in the
What?
quick guide. And I wasn't going to say anything.
We've been fast and loose the momentum.
You can also donate momentum to people, though. That's also
I will not donate any momentum to you to take this man's
Collect
building.
momentums reduced
You just
by
can't.
half
It's
at the end of each scene
It's
or
not.
combat.
It's a nexus bean. They're a unit.
Look, Tim's actually been
And
giving us
time
more
to ally
momentum
and
than we
ally.
deserve at this point, so.
Alright, we'll have it then.
We make a fire and we set up camp.
Yes, of course.
I think you'd see. Buttermilk sort of sits down beside you, and he's just literally rubbing dirt into his stab wound.
Oh, I'll go heal you.
And well, I'm doing a thing.
Let him cook.
Let the man cook. Don't let Andreas cook, but let him cook.
And he looks at you and he goes, "Do they teach you first aid?
What?
First aid?
Sorry, say that again?
First aid.
Yeah, do you
I
need...
take second or third if you got it.
Oh, there's a lot of dirt in there now.
Is this bid?
Yeah, it's a little bit. Okay.
My dad always said, rub some dirt in.
Okay,
He was from the South.
I mean to like dry it. That's not bad. Okay, take your hand off get the dirt off. I'm gonna.
Magic's the dirt just gone. Earthbender style.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can bandage you up here. You're okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Pierogi is sitting watching this, and it's like on its back. Like it's sitting like on its butt. It's sort of curled like a half curl, and it's just got a big stick it's munching on. While it's watching. It's like a panda with a piece of bamboo.
Do you talk?
Sort of moves its antenna.
I will slow blink
Bugs aren't people.
at Pierogi.
Established that.
Bug is
Yeah,
horse
and
now.
and its 6 eyes blink back.
Okay, there's communication happening.
It has
Can I,
6
like-
eyes.
Yeah.
Dangle a bandage in front of him.
You gotta follow it.
Whoa.
Do not feed
You
him
gotta
my blood.
all her legs.
It will get a
going.
taste.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Don't feed him my blood.
No, I just wanted to. What can I play with him with? Do you have like a little? I don't know, something fluffy, something shiny.
Well, they have 2 eyes.
Immediately,
This one has 6. You said
just shaves a patch of his fur off and gives it to you.
Oh,
I'm gonna get another tattoo there. It's gonna say
Oh.
freedom.
cool. That's We could do it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's sick.
Yeah. Can I borrow somebody's like sharp object, if you wouldn't mind?
Good ones today. Hey,
Also, did
of course.
What are you intending to do with the sharp object?
We're getting tattoos. You want to end?
You cannot tattoo with a rapier.
No, it's
Why?
cool. We got magic.
You need
I have
small.
many tattoos.
Do you want one
Sure.
right now?
We're getting
You have to
tattoos.
look under my fur.
You have to do. Andreas says no more. Does not provide. Doesn't have needles.
you want me to heal you?
Oh, I haven't patched it. I got pitched.
Yeah.
No one rolled any dice.
Yeah, we should roll some
I'm
harder.
just checking if we want to actually heal you or.
It's heart.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
So, you actually roll with 5 because you got
You
3
do
in
have
dial
some
and
heart.
2 in heart.
Oh.
This is actually maybe your thing.
Yeah, you are maybe the healer of the group.
I roll with 6. Just saying.
Roll 6 since you
Okay.
have so many heart.
4 successes.
You heal for 4.
Damn.
Nice.
Healed.
You're really good at that.
Thank you. Give me your arm. What do you want? Freedom?
I think maybe since we're all getting the same tutu, I'm thinking
Taiga.
the Gurs is theirs.
I am not getting.
The what?
tattooed.
You're not getting
Sorry?
the Gurs is theirs? We're trying to free the Gurs, the Iron Goose.
I am not getting
And his
tattooed
legs?
whilst on an adventure.
That's crazy. How do you plan to remember it? Our bodies are a scrapbook that show the paths we take. The Colonel gets it.
His eye patch has been fixed, so he does have an eye patch on.
And his eye looks completely normal and
Looked
functional.
completely normal when you saw it.
Andreas has an eye patch and his eye is closed over on that side and says nothing.
The Gurs is theirs.
Here goes nothing.
Alright. We are gonna do finesse roll for this.
Try and tattoo with a
Yeah. So guile plus finesse.
And you're not helping.
No.
The 3 successes is what you're gonna need on
Uh,
this. Or yeah, 3 was the number to beat.
2.
It's not a good tattoo.
It is, but it says. The car says Lars.
Yeah.
You're mispronouncing it.
Gurs
The Gurs
is
is theirs.
But that's exactly what it says
Yeah.
with all the
It's
extra
done
R's.
phonetically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done phonetically.
I think that scrawls that aren't immediately understandable are important because we all use the same alphabet, and I just think we could all broaden our understanding of leaders.
We
Letters.
We don't all use the same alphabet.
Right.
Okay.
I pointed the tattoo on your leg.
That's what I'm talking about.
Um,
Gotta expand your alphabets.
Andreas will take another small opportunity to attempt to cook a little bit. I feel like I need to practice. I do have more in heart than I did last time, so
We use heart to cook.
that's what Andreas uses to cook. Andreas cooks with
Following his heart. Following his heart. If you want,
or
you
I
could
could use wits.
You could use wits.
Okay.
I will
Like-
allow you to try. I mean, you were using heart because you were thinking about cooking for. No,
Matilda.
it was for
Are,
Matilda.
are you cooking like Ratatouille or the bear? Like,
Oh.
which animal are you cooking like? Because Ratatouille's all vibes, whereas like the bear,
Andreas
Precision.
has no.
precision. Yeah.
We're not going
Gotcha.
precision. We're going vibes.
Okay, then I'll allow you to do with heart.
Cooking
Okay.
rat style.
Cooking rat style. And I think we're gonna try and go simpler than this whatever stew I attempted to make last time. I think it would be just like a nice little spread of. I want to make me a real nice like snack plate.
Yeah.
That's not cooking.
Look, for Andreas, that's as far as we get. Okay. So I just want to like. I was like, well, that was too much before we're starting at the building blocks.
I'm a chef.
How many
That's
successes for a
crackers and cheese.
charcuterie board?
Yeah.
For a charcuterie board, I'm gonna say 2 successes.
2?
It's mostly just cutting.
No, that should be less. You're just putting shit on a plate.
Have you ever made a really nice charcuterie board? That
Yeah,
takes
yeah, there's some
skill.
curation involved.
You don't even cut the cheese.
That
leave for
is
the other
2
people to do that.
successes.
2 successes. You put together a charcuterie plate.
And I, because this is cooking, I did roll a 6, and I have 1 in heart, so I'm gonna spend my momentum to level up in heart.
All right. Corporal Wensleydale contributes some dried river trout. Got some dried trout in there.
It's a nice spread. There's cheese.
It's a nice spread. He also has little pickles too. Little like.
pickles. So he's got raclette,
Yeah.
dried trout,
Yeah.
and pickles.
And pickles.
He's doing great.
Yeah.
Gherkins?
Yeah, little gherkins and little cornichons.
Have you been going to culinary school like over the holidays?
Dude, I've been doing research, okay? This world has exquisite food. Everybody, okay? They're not just walking around not knowing what they're eating.
Okay.
Everything's curated.
I love that.
Have you never read a Redwall book? They're always talking about it.
They love talking about food.
They love talking
I
about
didn't read books until my 20s, if I'm being completely honest.
That's so fair.
I saw the movie.
TV show.
Fair. And it is pretty good. Pretty good. It's much better than the stew.
Andreas looks proud of himself.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am attempting to teach myself how to cook.
Oh, well, charcuterie is a great place to start.
Can I use some glow to nature us a little bit more hidden for the night?
Sure. And you see, like, where pierogi kind of situates themselves. It seems like she's taken up quite a bit of the cave entrance, and her kind of natural coloring does blend in with the rock a bit. So you don't have to
Pierogi
do
is
too
strong,
much.
she, they.
It'll be a
Love
2. Gender unknown. Like
Unknown.
like sometimes he'll say he's. It's all pronouns.
Any all.
Because
I love this.
Corporal Ensingdale doesn't know how to identify a bug's gender, so just uses them all.
She's beyond it. They're
Yeah,
beyond it.
absolutely.
We love this.
So it's a 2 successes for this one.
No success.
Okay. Pierogi's kind of in your way. And there isn't a lot of material up here to kind of help cover it. There's more kind of brush farther up the cliff, but you reckon you probably don't want to scale it this late at night. So you'll have to just make do with pierogi kind of covering it. And just a little bit of light coming from the fire. So you're pretty good. And you're off the ground, probably about 15 feet. So.
We should take watches this evening. I'm happy to take a watch. I'm feeling hearty, and I will take first watch.
No, delightful. And Corporal Wensleydale just curls up next to pierogi and is already snoring.
I'll take second witch with Bandit.
And I look to Adelaide and or Dromio.
Dromio is like, and looks like he's dead.
I think it's both a defense and coping mechanism.
Yeah, and I get that. That's so real, you know.
Well, hopefully he can get the rest he needs. I don't know if unconsciousness is the same as sleep, but
It's doing something for him. It was a big day.
a big day. You were sick for quite a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I was. Yeah. But it's fine. I'm doing fine now.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
How many years have you been running the mail in Brightwind?
Oh gosh. It's been years and years. I think it's been the last 5 when I took it up. Yeah, it's been lovely. It's been great. It's my favorite thing to do.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good to find joy in aspects of your life and your profession as well.
Yeah. That's what I did. I'm super happy with everything in my life right now.
Forgive me if I don't believe you.
No, no. What's your like thing? You know, like what brings you joy in your life?
Well, what my thing is and what brings me joy, I think, are different things. My thing is, and like Andreas would look to his morning star, there is always a water's well in Brightwind, and it is my turn. So was my father, and then my uncle, and then my older brother, and then another uncle, and then my father again, and now me.
Are you happy about that?
I would never have said no. I couldn't. That is our duty, our obligation. That's a family tradition. I think had I moved from that, there would have been disappointment and a lack of understanding. This is about carrying on the Waters Well tradition. So if I refuse to let myself find joy in that, that is my own barrier. What is that saying? You often grow where you are planted. So I have made the most of and genuinely come to enjoy Brightwind. I very much enjoy traveling with Bandit and Buttermilk, and they have been wonderful companions on our journeys.
Where did you all meet?
I can't answer this alone.
Fire it away.
Yeah,
It's
you want
canon.
me to fire
It's
it?
canon. Absolutely from the
You
hip.
can name the group even.
No, that's
Fire
mine.
from the hip. Fire from the hip.
Sean and I get to name the group
On your watch.
on
You
our
can get
watch.
it tattooed.
We met in a tavern, actually, on one of... I was traveling up to Brightwind as a younger man, going to visit my father. He had told me at some point that I was going to be at Brightwind, and so I said, well, I might as well see it for myself and spend some time with him up there. I stopped in a tavern on an evening and found Buttermilk and Bandit arguing over who would have the last serving of the dish, and
Which was, of course.
it would have had to been a meat stew of some kind. Otherwise, it would have been like a salmon
Is
chowder.
that Dromio asking that?
It would have been a
This
salmon.
Corporal Wednesday Day. What was it?
It was. It would have been a. It would have been a salmon chowder. Otherwise, Bandit wouldn't have wanted it. And so.
In it?
No, they weren't in season.
Cool.
It was leek though,
Ah, yes, I laugh a
and
little.
scallion.
Ooh, scallion.
So it was the last serving of that at a tavern, and I found it quite amusing, so I offered to buy both of them something and offered to share, because it had been a long and lonely journey, and I could have used some company.
Yeah.
And I thought it might have been a time where we would have traveled together for a short while. I didn't want to keep my father waiting, but they ended up accompanying me. And we've been together for many winters.
62 years.
Wow. That's great. That's so lovely.
Yes, they are good companions.
Yeah. Wow.
And are you the only member of your family who is up this far north?
As of right now, they come and they go, and they're kind of all over, to be honest. There's quite a few of them.
Yes.
Yeah, so I usually get to see everyone in passing. Oh, one of my lovely siblings is, I can't remember which town it's in, but they're what's it called? Traveling puppet show?
Ah.
I was
Yeah.
puppeteer.
That's the word you're looking for.
Thank you,
Sleep
thank
talker.
you.
Interesting.
Sleep
Very
listener.
contextually, accurate sleep talker.
Yeah, so I always make sure I look at their, their tour.
Do you send them letters?
Of course. Yeah. I always make sure, and I always pretend oh, you got some mail, wonder who it's from. It's always from me.
Well, I am grateful for your profession. I do like to stay in touch with my family, and they expect updates on the fort. So I'm grateful for your profession and your continued pursuance of doing it.
I'm so grateful that you all are taking me over to the Goose. I truly, seeing what we've gone through now, I truly don't know what I would have done, where I would have been now, and that's pretty scary, but we're okay, and that's all that really matters now. So I'm really grateful, despite how much Bandit scares me.
He's harmless, really.
If you say so. I don't know if he likes me very much.
Both times.
Eyes open.
Something my father said to me when I was younger is that don't worry about what might have been. Worry about the now and where you're going.
To the goose.
To the goose. And I think we would probably move into the
Important question is, do you wake Bandit for his watch?
we would probably have to do a watch.
Yes.
Yes.
You take a look out.
Yeah.
You can make a investigation check. Did you kind of look out?
Yeah. You said it was potentially almost snowing.
Yes.
Is it still like that right now?
Yes, it is not snowing yet, but it is. It's cold. It's colder now. Almost too cold to snow.
I have more. Can I use glow?
Because it's nighttime, right?
Can I use glow to see if I can kind of tap into the weather and the water as it moves around, or if there has been any disturbances over the bridges at the Martin River?
Sure.
I want to use that sense of glow rather than any perceptive skill.
Okay. Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah. You kind of reach out through. So you're going to use your water skill.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, wow.
Andreas isn't as adept at that
You're going to
as
say
he
it's
is.
4 successes.
I got
Between
3.
both of them.
Okay. And you're just looking with your eyes?
Yes, I will listen.
Listening? Yes.
Yeah, my big
Smelling.
listening ears.
I will say that it's 3 then, because you're not trying to specifically kind of tap into something. So as you kind of cock your ears, you hear the river quite kind of moving pretty quickly. Other than that, it's pretty quiet out. You hear the occasional kind of snap of the twigs and stuff like that, but it's relatively quiet at the moment.
We would wake.
Do you wake Bandit?
I'm gonna wake Buttermilk. Yeah.
I go over towards Bandit. I pick up a small stone and I throw it right next to his head.
He wakes up.
That's why I don't touch him to wake him up.
Yeah.
See, harmless if you know.
Who threw that?
Who's to say?
Not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me. Good night.
I'll throw you one of these. Crisp by 5. All right, let's do this watch.
It's different again.
No.
It was. Was different again.
Shouldn't have brought attention to it.
I'm just not sure you've completely comprehended the nuances of what I'm doing there.
Yeah, I know what you're doing, but why?
Hmm?
Why?
Burned it. When did you discover that you wanted to be a scary knife boy?
It's always been one. Always been a scary knife boy, haven't I?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Have been. Yeah. All my life.
I've known you for 8 years, many, many winters. We were 12. I was 12 and a half when we met. That's canon.
I was
We were-
4. That's old for raccoons.
We were arguing about a salmon
Wait a second.
chowder.
That was old. He's now 20.
I'm 12.
So 8 years of.
Yeah, many winters.
So you must be fucking ancient.
No, like 4 is like an adult.
Oh, okay.
For raccoons.
Okay.
4 is like 18.
Wombats age at the same rate as people, so
Okay.
12 was young for me.
Okay.
That's not true. They're the second closest animal to an elephant.
It's true.
That's true, you were a baby. I mean a fully grown
Baby.
knife-wielding bandit boy. And I was impressed by him. I have never had that kind of clarity about myself. And I think that lends me my arcane edge when I feel the glow from within. But in social situations, I am anxious. You seem so calm and also ready to stab, which is a thin line to walk.
Well, when your accent's constantly changing, makes it draws even more attention to it.
Hmm.
When it stays the same, don't pay that much attention to it, do I? But if it's always changing, then I'm like, what's going on here then? So if your whole thing is maybe less attention, maybe same accent.
I don't think that less attention is it. I just don't want to be like in a box, you know? I don't want people to see me and be like, I know that guy. I want to keep all the folks Gerson.
Sorry, one more time?
I want to keep them all Gerson.
Oh, okay. Gerson,
I want them to take their best gears and be wrong. I want people to look at me and think one thing.
It'll be a mystery.
Like the wonders of magic and gloom.
Oh, guessing.
Oh, I can see that, but you know, people look at me. They know I'm Knife Boy. It's written right here.
Do you ever wish they saw something else? Is there a deeper knife within your knife? Like a butter knife that, you know, is less concerned with stabbing, but like spreading
Butter?
delicious. Yeah, butter.
I mean, always kind of wanted to be a fisherman. I like fish.
You fucking love salmon.
Love fish. Big fish fan.
All fish? I've only ever seen you eat salmon.
What was that?
You're a light slipper, huh?
Yeah, sorry. That's not. I heard something.
Oh, it's because we were talking about food, and that wakes you up. That's canon.
Yes. Yes. Going back to bed.
Like all fishes, but you know, salmon's a bit more versatile. You make it sweet, make it savory. You pickle it. Can't make a sweet bass. Be weird.
Oh, you can make a sweet bass. He's fully.
The more we talk about food, the more he wakes up. I love it.
Do you think that there are enough purple that you could stab that would let you be a salmon man? Or do you think that it's knife boy forever?
I guess it could be both. Guess I could be Knife Boy who also likes fish,
I would like that for you.
but who's got the time? Easy to stab people.
But fishing?
Yeah, you gotta have a boat.
That's the barrier to entry? If I get you a boat, you will stop doing murder?
But then I gotta be where there's water. I have to have a boat and water and a rod. And then I can't leave where there's water or I can't fish. But knives, lots of people stab everywhere.
I feel like
Easy to take that on the road.
I have a deeper understanding of what makes you you, and I am scarred.
People always say, you know, it's not as bad as it looks. It's kind of worse. It's kind of worse than what I look. I care about fish and stabbing.
I realize that in all my attempts to be a mystery, you, sir, are unknowable.
No, pretty easy actually. Fish and stabbing. I mean, I'll be honest. If it wasn't for you two, I'd just be off stabbing.
I take our relationship very seriously. I'm very glad we're here together.
Oh yeah. You keep the rest of the world safe from me.
You didn't have to say it out loud. That could have just been some unspoken thing, but now I have to carry that.
Yeah. If it was ever to happen to you and Andreas, I mean, I go back in my life of stabbing.
I'm gonna get you a boat.
You see Dromio sort of rolls over.
This has been a good Turk. I'm gonna look out for crime.
Also, just, you know, before
Yeah.
you go,
Yeah.
I think you're pretty cool. So, you know, don't worry so much.
Okay.
And also,
The Grizzlers, dude.
if we're gonna go through accents,
Mhm.
maybe one
Hmm?
that's a bit easy to understand.
No. You don't understand what I'm
Yes, you
trying
want to be a
do
mystery,
here.
so you want to talk so that we can understand.
No,
you, but
there's
it's
levels
easier.
of hints that you're not quite catching.
Okay, but if you refer to me as a Seaman fan again,
I call you a sermon man.
yeah, I might have to stab you.
Blade the boy, sermon man.
No, I will have to stab you.
Okay. Alright. You have to
Check
catch
for
me
crime.
first.
Check for crime.
All right,
boys.
check for crime.
All right.
Investigation work for you there, Carlson?
Sure. Yeah.
Looking for a 4 across both of us.
Depends. Sounds like he might be doing something else.
I would like to tap into nature,
Not sure.
glow style,
Okay.
to like listen specifically for the sounds of animals being disturbed or the absence of animals being disturbed.
Okay. That's very specific. So I'm going to say 4, 3.
True story. Do you know there's a guy who's like a mountain guy, and he had a whole thing about how he could tell if there was a predator in the area because it got quieter, and people thought he was crazy. And then they put microphones in the forest, and they found that when a predator moves through, you can actually measure the sound of the forest getting quieter around the predator.
This is what I'm talking about. Oh, shit, yeah. That's fucking 5 and 2 successes.
That is 5 and 2
Nice.
successes, so I'm going to lower that and also level up my investigation.
Oh, hell yeah.
You have to spend
This is a
momentum to do
good
that.
night.
He did. He did. He doesn't have any left, which is crazy.
No, I got 2 left. Second Carlson.
And at the end of each scene, we dip down to 1. The book is right here.
Right here.
That's actually a cool nickname.
The book.
The book is red. Keanu Reeves was called The Wall in high school because he was a goalie.
All right, so you kind of look out, and with your kind of night vision, you're able to kind of look around. It is relatively quiet. Again, you hear the Martin River kind of raging. You hear some kind of natural forest noise and things like that, but nothing terribly out of the ordinary. You, as you kind of reach out to nature, you kind of tap into your surroundings, and you actually dial in on the sound of the river. And you recall what it sounded like the night before as you were kind of listening out. There is kind of a constant sound to it, and where you're at now, it sounds different. You can hear, as you kind of extend your perception beyond and try to tap into the glow, you can hear almost as if it kind of amplifies, and the waves of the river, the current of the river is hitting up against something. And you can tell that there's like a blockage of some kind farther up the river in the direction you're heading.
Okay.
Or farther down the river, I should say. Further down the river, which is the direction you're heading.
South.
Yeah. Travis.
Sounds like a big thing in the river.
Sounds like a pretty big thing in the river.
I fucking love a beaver.
All right.
A marmot with a tail.
The light
Martin with a job.
enters the sky. You see that kind of those pillowy sort of clouds. It's it's starting to get more overcast, but there's still a few cracks where you can see blue sky through. But it is crisp in the morning as you all come to.
What was the possum's name again?
Dromio.
All right, Romeo? All right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You sleep well?
I think so, yeah.
So you up in the night? I thought I saw you.
I don't think so. No,
Yeah?
I think I slept right through.
I thought I saw you.
It sort of is looking, you won't make eye contact with you.
Didn't hear anything.
Nope.
No?
Nope. I was pretty much dead to the world.
Oh,
So
good.
he starts backing up a little
I
bit.
think kind of like seeing this exchange. Shall we get a move on?
Yes, after some tea. And he's already up. Corporal Wensleydale's already up and is pouring
With the
everyone
crack of dawn, I assume.
some black tea and kind of handed it out. I have cashew milk.
He did
if
sleep
anyone
the
would
whole
like.
night through with like.
That is true.
Didn't take a while.
Andreas
She rested.
takes a cup of tea.
Cashew milk?
Yes, please.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think
He's got little sugar lumps.
I think Andreas would kind of like, with his cup of tea, kind of move outside to where past Pierogi and kind of just like survey the outside and see if anything's changed overnight.
Looks mostly the same.
Okay.
You can see the frost on everything.
It still hasn't snowed yet?
Has not snowed yet.
Okay. Anything in the sky of like where that snowstorm is?
You reckon it's maybe a day behind you.
Okay. So we got to keep. I think Andreas would turn around after his cup of tea. The snow is about a day behind us and will gain if we don't make tracks.
Good.
You can feel it warming up a little bit.
There's something big in the river, and I think we should, if we're swinging that way, we should check it out.
We will have to cross the Martin,
Perfect.
one of the 3 crossings, so.
So you head down, farther down the road. After a few hours, you come to the first bridge across the Martin, and you can see that the bridge is partially destroyed.
Ah, bing.
As you see, the ropes are more or less intact on either side, but the planks that go across the bottom, it is a relatively wide kind of plank bridge, but you see a number of the planks are missing, and there is a fairly large chunk on the other side, close to the other side, that is fully missing. There's a gap. And you look down, as you look down into the waters below, you can see there is one of the wagons of the Goose
Oh no!
in the river. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh my goodness.
Goose down.
Grab yourself a snack,
Goose
grab yourself a
down.
beverage, and we will see you
Goose
soon
down.
for part 2. Get her to the Goose, okay? Bye!
A sin eater's job is far from an easy one. The afterlife is broken, fractured by old magic, ancient pride, and promises never meant to be kept. For the dead to move on, their sins must be consumed, taken into another, and carried away. Atop the hill, a Vagrius manor awaits, rooted in rot, dressed in ivy. The Evagrius family lies scattered across cold stone and silk sheets, each bound by the sin that shaped their life. For a sin eater, each death is a question, each ritual a choice, forgiveness or damnation. Some rage against their fate, some beg, others, they welcome the silence, but none can pass on without the Sin Eater's hand. And the Sin Eater, they carry it all. Grief, regret, guilt, memory. The taste of what lingers, all in the pursuit of absolution.
I know that when I do pass along these notes, I will cease to be.
There comes a time in everyone's life where they must choose, weighing the options before them to help them carve a path ahead. These decisions are often fraught and complicated, especially when the allure of power sits just outside your grasp. What would you do if told that you were meant to change the world? Would you carry your title proud and strong? Would you eschew your role, shying away from your foretold purpose? And how do you do that if it means challenging everything you thought you knew about your morals, your heritage, and most of all, the way you love? With the great divine war just behind us, we find two mortals on the cusp of divinity, grappling with what it means to be truly human, deeply flawed beings in a deeply flawed world on the precipice of the unknown.
I'm Gina Susanna, and I'm playing Ever Halassian. And I'm not the God Killer.
I'm Yanis Vessels, and I'm playing Rake, the Void in Flight. And I am not the God Killer. Not yet.
This Blackwater D&D podcast series is Balance. My name is M. Carlson, and once again, I'll be your god, or your game master. While this game is still a duet, we've decided to expand our horizons and broaden the universe of our cradle, and we'll be welcoming new voices to our table as beloved characters throughout the story. This tale takes us back, long before the end of the universe, to a time where we begin to explore and understand old divine wounds that run so very deep, and what happens when love is caught in the middle. So bring your talons, your incense, and your family secrets, because you're going to need it. Godkiller Balance, sponsored by Hero Forge and Moonbeam, comes soon to wherever pods are cast. Until then, heretics, be safe.
When the world is in trouble and you don't know what to do, gotta call Blackwater and they'll kick some ass for you. So pull up a chair because you're welcome at the table. Come watch us save the multiverse. So turn up the TV and come watch some D&D. Blackwater will roll some dice for you.
So wholesome. Wow, welcome back. All right, so you see as you come around the corner, you see that the bridge is partially destroyed across this river. It's quite a crossing. It's probably, like 60 feet. And it looks a little treacherous. So, what would you like to do?
So the goose, the part of like one wagon.
One of the wagons out of this train of 6, one of the wagons in the river.
Does it look like the cargo was on it?
Yes, you can see the oxwood trees are some of them are still lodged in the wagon, some of them come partially loose, but it's created this kind of almost like a dam, a partial dam. It's not a full dam.
Do I see any snowbird?
You do not see any snowbirds. You'd be able to see them quite large. You don't see any down there. No.
Can anyone tell how the bridge collapsed?
Can we, like, based on where the wagon is versus where the bridge is damaged, can we kind of, like, get a sense, like, CSI this situation to see, like, what's a plausible situation of what happened? Like, was it the wagon impacted from the side and shoved off? Did it break down straight through? Like, what?
I would say from this distance, it will be pretty hard to kind of deduce.
Can I?
You'll have to get a bit closer.
Can I parkour on the remaining ropes to sort of?
Absolutely. I will have you make a
athletics.
Athletics or athletics.
Can I aid him with a little bit of air glow to like
Sure.
just as like a spotter, basically?
Yeah. Okay, we'll make this a group check. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be. We're gonna say 4 successes.
I'm gonna spend a momentum to roll another dice.
Okay. Actually, 5 between the 2 of you because it's a group check.
1.
3.
3, so only 4.
I'm gonna spend my last momentum because I got a super success to upgrade my athletics.
Okay. So you kind of head out onto the bridge, and you get about halfway before the wind picks up a little bit, and you realize the wind is blowing such that you're having a hard time controlling it. So the bridge starts to kind of shift a bit as you are out about 20 feet and you are holding on. You realize that you've gotten yourself into a position that you're not going to be able to get there on your own. And you are kind of just hanging on right now.
Can
as you're
I-
out on this shifting bridge?
Seeing this happen, can I come in and see, is there a way that we can steady this bridge? Like, is there a way that we can provide some sturdiness at this end before potentially like a larger creature like myself or like raccoon, smaller, bunny, smaller, wombat, and badger, big?
Yes. You could try, you could try, you're welcome to try anything. But you could try to brace the ropes. You could try to pull them a little more taut.
I think that's where seeing that what's in my immediate vicinity, I think I would try and brace them.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if you can kind of steady the ropes a bit. Are you doing it together or just on your own?
I would look to Buttermilk. Can you give me a hand with this?
I was not very useful the last time I helped.
Then I will do that.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say they're pretty hefty ropes, so I'm going to say it's going to be 4 successes.
Okay.
And you can use your might or, your might for this.
Okay. It's 3 and
Or athletics, I guess. You could use your
3 and
athletics.
1.
It's up to you.
No. We're going to use might. Athletics is nothing. Might has 1.
So 4 is the number.
That's 4.
There it is. Nice.
And I have, and so I get a momentum from that 6, I think. So I'm going to take that. I'm not going to spend it right now. And that's 4 successes.
All right, so as you pull the rope kind of taut that Bandit is kind of clinging onto, you kind of pull it back, and you are able to kind of steady yourself.
I think Andreas kind of like
a little
feet
bit
in on
farther.
the first plank and just kind of leans back to pull it in.
Can I make an
Bad
investigation
grip
check?
strength.
Yes, you can.
What am I looking for?
4.
Come on. 2.
2. As you kind of look, the planks that would have given you some clues as to maybe how they fell, they've already fallen into the water. None of them are kind of hanging and swinging. So you just see that there is about, an 8-foot gap that you would just have to kind of like climb along the ropes to get to the other side of the bridge. But you can see the planks closest to you that like there is a little bit of damage on them, but it's hard to figure out kind of where it may have come from.
So the ropes are connected.
The ropes
just
are
all
still
the planks
connected.
is gone.
Some of the planks are gone, yeah,
Okay.
at the end. And there's a few like single planks that are gone from earlier in the bridge. You're not sure if that just happened now, like more recently, or it's been like that for a while.
There is another crossing, yes, but it's quite a bit further.
It's after you cross this one, you cross back.
You switch back.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is the
understood.
road. So that the goose has to cross over 3 bridges. And then
Understood.
all a little bit.
So we
different.
have to cross here.
Yeah, the second bridge is not terribly far away.
Okay.
Anyway, we could get the second bridge on your side.
No, we must cross.
No,
and
because the way the
weave straight
cliffs
through.
go and it's basically just the road kind of ends as the cliff moves closer to the river.
There's like nothing in our packs that we could use to fix this.
Yeah, but
Questions?
Mm-hmm.
How far to the water is that rope up, and how fast is that water a Russian?
Water's moving pretty quick, and it's probably about 30 feet down.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a dangle job.
No.
Dingers.
You knew if you fell, you'd probably survive, but you'd be in pretty serious danger between the water and the debris below.
My assumption is that like a lot of rope bridges would be, there's kind of like a
Because the wagon isn't right underneath, it's flowed down just a little bit.
if we could kind of do a thing with 2 ropes, so that it's like you tie a rope on either side with a knot that if pulled would tighten and hold, and then I'm almost thinking like your double clip in carabiner situation when you're rock climbing, right? Like you don't unclip both clips at the same time. You are always clipped into one, even if it's below you, and then you're clipped above, and then you put higher. So it's almost like that, but sideways. So like I would be tied onto one side, and then be able to move the rope like over any knots or any kind of bunches, and then be able to untie, and that would be a way to at least if like I'm just thinking of Andreas as a bigger creature. Like I'm not going to be able to scurry.
That the rope can support your weight. It supported the rest of, you assume, the rest of the wagons. Like,
Right.
you would be able to see the tracks of the wagons on the far side. You know that like the goose does cross this bridge. It's fairly like the
Hardy.
ropes are pretty sturdy, and it can take quite a bit of weight.
Okay.
Um,
I think Andreas would, because you're in the middle right now. I don't think Andreas.
He's near the other end.
I think Andreas would hold on until Bandit is fully all the way over.
Yeah, I'll finish coming over.
Okay. You kind of scramble over. I'm going to have you make an athletics check for this last little bit. As you get over kind of the most perilous part, this is going to be 3.
It's raining so hard.
That's
just
3.
the sound of the river. 3. So
That's
yeah,
a
you
success,
with that help,
so-
you're able to kind of crawl over and you get to the other side.
It might be helpful if I go next. That way I can sturdy it for the both of you coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to riff on what you're saying, if
Yeah.
I understand it. So, 2 ropes?
2 ropes.
You got your carabiner attached.
Yeah.
We're walking across this rope. Carabiner attached to this rope. There's another rope attached here that you're holding onto for support. I love it. That fucking rips.
Yeah. So
I
essentially,
have nothing to add to
just
it.
like a 2, just in case I lose one or I fall, that there is always something, but then I am still attached.
Mm-hmm.
Can I lay my hand on the rope, and can I try and use nature glow to, because I assume it's a like a plant fiber
Yeah.
rope.
Oh yeah.
Can I use nature glow to try and make the plant fiber more like wood, so like harden it so that it becomes like there's less sway
Yeah.
and less movement?
Sure. Yeah, you can in this moment kind of firm it up. I'm gonna say
Make it brittle.
it'll be 4. Yeah. Shattered. It'll be 4 successes for that.
2.
Okay. So as you try, the rope bridge is just too big, and you're able to kind of do that you get that extended out a little bit, and it does firm up a little bit, but not as much as you'd hope.
I am going to start trying to traverse my way across
All right.
the bridge.
So as you kind of slowly move across, being kind of careful, the planks on this side are pretty steady. You step over the gaps and things like that. As you get to that 8-foot gap, that's where you kind of have to figure out what's going to be the best way forward.
Okay. I think. My best skill is skirmish, but I can't use skirmish here. I can't fight my way across this thing unless I was able to use my Morning Star in some capacity.
How would you do that?
I think I would. Okay, here's, if you'll allow me, probably the most air or like the most momentum that Andreas will get is like when he's barreling towards someone and then runs and leaps as if to strike down. I'd like to try and use the same type of movement.
Okay.
So it would be, and then use, because the Morning Star, I know the weight of it, so it's better, I can understand like how far I would have to push myself.
Okay.
So I'd like to use skirmish if I can get across this, like almost using my Morning Star as an oomph to get myself across.
You stand on kind of near the edges of the planks and you realize the best way forward. And you go back to the beginning of the bridge. And you turn around and you start running. And as you get closer, you kind of start swinging your mace to gather momentum. As you run and you, like, at full speed, you go to make this jump using the momentum of this mace to try to carry you across as you draw it overhead and you try to make this long jump. I'm going to have you use your skirmish.
Can I
Make
also
that attack
add
and try
the
to-
+2 because I am technically using my
Yeah,
Morning
you're
Star as part of
basically
this?
attacking the other side of the cliff.
6. So that's 3 dice. That's
Drive it down.
6 dice.
Can a badger jump 8 feet? I think so.
Yeah.
6 dice plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
No, it's
human
2
feet?
successes.
Yeah, 6 dice plus 2 successes.
Yeah. No, 8 feet in
Yeah, 8 badger feet.
Yeah, yeah. It's not an imperial foot. Please, come on. It's the king's foot.
That's like 6
Okay,
badgers.
that's 2 6s. That's 4 successes plus 5 for 1 success
Number
plus
to beat.
2, 7.
Yeah, absolutely. You watch as Andreas comes overhead and just leaps across, lands on the other side with a thud as you wrench your mace out, and you get across successfully.
Okay. And then I would go to continue going to cross the bridge so that I could do the same thing that I did at the beginning to stabilize the ropes, which would make it easier for Buttermilk and Adelaide to come along.
All right. What would you two like to do?
Are you feeling confident?
Yeah. Yeah. You're heavier than I am, so maybe
A
I
lot.
should
Yeah,
go
you got this.
first. Adelaide is just going to just tippy tap over and
Hop
over.
over.
Yeah, just
How would you like to cross this gap?
can I make a large leap as the bunny that I am?
Yeah, absolutely.
That big jump, yes.
Adelaide's got it.
So this will be your, I would say this is your athletics. I'm going to give you a momentum because narratively a bunny making a big jump just makes sense.
Okay. So 3 dice? Or it's just 2?
Well,
you
it's
can
just 2 because
Okay.
you've never used athletics before, but you
Right,
have so much
yeah.
momentum that you can spend to add dice to
You
it.
could add, and Michael did let me add multiple momentum at a time, so you could add how much momentum do you have?
1?
Yeah, you could add 1
Yeah.
dice.
All
Yeah,
right.
now's the time.
Those are your 3 successes for this.
2.
Okay.
But Tim also gave you an extra momentum.
That was the
That
extra
was the
momentum.
extra
What's
one.
the extra momentum?
So you watch as you kind of circle back a little bit. As you bounce over, you're like, yep, I got this. And you leap, and you realize you didn't take enough of a running start. As you leap across, you watch as Adelaide sails through the air and then starts to fall
Can I?
just before. And then you realize kind of midway, you're both standing there, almost as if in slow motion. You see Adelaide as the trajectory is not going to make it as she starts sailing towards the cliffside. What would you like to do?
Can I try something in this moment?
Sure.
I think Andreas in this moment would just be like, no, and I'm gonna try and reach out with my hand and use, because the water is rushing so far
Yeah.
underneath, I want to use my water glow
Do
to
it.
have like a swell of water push up and
Yes.
push her up and in.
Do it.
Whoa.
successes is what you need.
Okay, I need 3. This feels like... It's like, do I...
Can I help? I love that energy.
If you want to try water too, if you want to help as
I would
well,
love to.
as you kind of see, I'm going to say it's going to be 4 then for the two of you.
I'm going to spend a momentum to roll an extra die because I've been kind of rolling like
Yeah.
So
you catch on to what's happening and you start doing that as well.
I think it's that similar desire to just like reach out and help.
Okay, yeah, oh my god.
Oh my god.
2, 4, 6. 6 successes on my end.
Oh! Thrice! All right, you watch as you both kind of together, and you leading this, you feel the water surge up in this geyser. As you kind of like, you have the same realization of like, oh, I'm not going to make it. And literally, as you sort of dip below the cliffside, Bandit, you just see like Adelaide's eyes kind of pass by. You just see this as you leap forward, as this geyser comes up to meet your feet, and you bounce off of it. Right over their heads, and you land behind them.
Because I
seamlessly.
also
A spray of water catches the light, and there's this beautiful rainbow.
Wow. I rolled 3 6s, so I'm going to spend a momentum and level up.
Hey.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you.
Are you all right?
Yeah, oh my, that was incredible.
I think I looked to Buttermilk and just kind of like, there's just a nod. And Andreas is feeling pretty proud of himself.
Oh boy. Okay.
I would have shown Buttermilk on the way over the rope kind of technique that I used, just in case he was to fall.
You got this.
I love what you've done, but Buttermilk does not have confidence in his balancing abilities, even with the extra thing. Doing a little tightrope, not gonna happen. What he'd love to do is build a kind of thing that like he's
like
gonna
like a twin seatbelt.
He's got the rope. He wraps it around himself. Okay. His game is to gonna go as far as he can. Okay. So to get down on his knees, wrap the thing around, go underneath.
And
just sort of slide his way over.
Like when you run out of zip line on a zip line, and you're gonna have to pull your way the rest of the way.
That's exactly it.
Got it.
It's gonna look not slick.
Okay.
It's gonna take a while.
So be athletics.
It doesn't have to look good. It just
unless you want to try.
I would say, can I stabilize now that I'm over? Can I stabilize the ropes for?
Yeah, you can. We can make it a group check.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I'd be happy. Can I use might to stabilize the ropes?
Yeah. As you stabilize it, it'll be 4 for the two of you.
1 momentum to roll some dice. We're rolling 3. Come on. Come on, big fella. Dose!
4s are 1 success. Yeah. Okay. 2. So we have
Dose.
Dude, 4.
Yeah. Got it. I was like,
so it's a little bit. Yeah, the wind kind of picks up again, and you're like, it goes back and forth a bit, but you do manage to get across. You see Corporal Wensleydale and Dromio. Dromio is fully tied on Pierogi's back like this, and
Pass
you
out.
see Corporal Wensleydale is like just right up on top, and you watch as Pierogi gets up on the rope and scuttles across the rope. Like its little feet, and it's perfectly balanced.
Wow.
It gets right across.
Pierogi is a perfect creature. Perfect.
As they kind of, whoa, that was a close one. Very impressive. That bit of water was spectacular.
I forgot they were with us.
I know you did.
I could have ridden the Pillbury.
No, that was much better what you did.
It is, like looking back, like the bridges and like how much of the oxwood does it look like?
It looks like that full wagon
the
went
full
down.
wagon,
So
okay.
there was probably at least 12 logs of oxwood
Dang.
that went down that are kind of crisscrossed down at the
That's not
bottom.
good.
You see the eddy.
Not good
kind
to
of
have that.
Does
down
any
on
of
the
the,
bed.
do any of them, like as taking kind of a peek over, do any of them have any like bore holes in them that we've seen with any of the bees?
Make an investigation check now that you're a little closer. You can get a better look, or you could try to sense it if you want, like you did the other night. You could try to reach out because they are in water now.
I was gonna say, can I use the water? Because like the water would rush into those places. So yeah, I'm gonna use glow to do this because I'm now at 3 with water.
Do it up.
goodness. 6. So 2 and 2 more is 4.
4. So yeah, that's the number. As you kind of reach out your perception, you kind of again in tune with that water. Now you're really feeling the glow kind of moving through you, and you almost get a sense of an overview of all of them, as if you're able to sort of touch the logs themselves, and you realize that some of them do have not full boreholes, but you can see where it appears as though something has tried to bore into it and has just not gotten that deep. But you can see on at least 3 of them where something has tried to burrow in. But again, that tough wood is very, very hard to get through. And they were not able to burrow all the way through, but it seems like they were trying to burrow into it.
I would relay that information to everyone.
So like a flyby?
My sense is something we said before about there potentially being something manipulating the large bees. We saw them burrow through the pine wood easy, but oxwood is so much stronger. Perhaps there is something inside the oxwood that they are looking for, or they think they are looking for. If it is their queen, as you mentioned, and someone requires that queen for malevolent dealings, potentially this
What it could be.
Antipholus.
What it could be is that they've told the bees using Gloom that the queen is inside, but it's not, because he knows, this rat fella, that if he was to make sure that the goose didn't arrive where it should, it could become mayor.
He could take over and try and seize the
He needs something bad to happen to discredit,
Clippy.
well, and then through Clippy, Foreman Goldtooth. That's the mayor, right?
There isn't really.
Or is that he's the guy who runs
He
it?
kind of runs the
He's
fort.
the
Yeah, he
sawmill.
runs the sawmill, so he's
Perhaps
de facto head of the fort. Yeah.
Perhaps it is a bit more nuanced than that. Perhaps if they prevent any oxwood from going south, that causes confidence to be lost in the foreman, potentially to be replaced by someone else who is aligned with
You
Antipholus.
could also know that's sort of that trade is really vital for the fort. That's their trade out, but then also their resupply back in is on the goose.
May I, on this side of the thing, tap into the nature glow to see if I sense gloom on or around the bridge? Like, there's a chance this was just an accident, maybe something spooked it, or were like any of the boards rotted away by gloom or something like that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Make I would say make an arcane check.
Okay, no problem.
You're trying to sense someone else's use of magic. The number to beat is 4.
We got 4.
Nice. So as you kind of reach out, and again, you're trying to find the sort of traces of this gloom that would manipulate the glow in such a way. And as you are looking, you start to pick up on traces of it, where those boards were. And you can sense that the glow was manipulated to kind of weaken those boards. And it seems like there was an attempt to weaken more boards, but they weren't able to weaken all of the boards. And it really got concentrated in that area.
Which would be obviously the most dangerous area right over the middle.
And as you're kind of standing there sort of looking at, you hear shouting up the road.
Oh.
You hear quite a bit of shouting.
We should go.
We run.
As you all take off at a kind of dead sprint, you come around several bends. It's like as you can hear the shouting, and you hear there's multiple voices as you get farther and farther down. You come around a bend, and you see that Clippy Storm is there off the side of the road, and you can see there is 2 snowbirds there too, who are kind of reared back, and you see she kind of looks at you. Somebody spooked the snowbirds. we've got to catch the goose! And you can see as you look, the snowbirds have taken off and the goose is running out of control.
Oh, it's Lurse.
And you can see farther down, there's kind of a straight ahead, and then it veers over, and the second bridge is farther ahead. It looks like they're heading for the second bridge. As you see the other people with the caravan kind of all running towards it, there's this kind of mass panic as dust is kind of kicked up. And that's where we're going to end it.
Oh.
I was just going to hop on Pierogi's back and go, yeah!
I was ready to be like, give me one of those snowbirds.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like on it and ready to go.
2 snowbirds there.
Oh my goodness.
They
And
can
Pierogi
easily
is
carry
there.
4 people.
Pierogi. Thanks for naming that after our cat. Amazing. So we are back.
That's Rogue's full legal name, Pierogi?
That's her nickname.
I've never known.
Her middle name is
Pierogi,
Pizza.
Pierogi. Yeah, Pierogi Pizza Carlson. Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if you want to shorten it, it's Pierogi Pizza. That's why you can't have her.
We will be
you
back.
broke the game mechanics to keep her
Yeah,
from me.
100%. And I would again.
She's a perfect creature. We will be back next week with the finale of this wonderful Willowmere series, The Trial
Aw.
of the Taiga.
I'm just finding the accent.
You did pretty good.
Me too.
I'm moving into more of a what's it? Seth Green doing Jason Statham in Italian Job.
Whoa.
The
I know the
layers.
scene you're talking
cut.
about. That is a deep
Deep
cut.
cut. Those Austin
I'm gonna
minis.
need your shit and your truck.
If you
That's a
like
great movie.
what
So
you
Wait, now I see what you're doing.
here,
And I like it.
where can people find out more about us? Yes?
Internet, Patreon.
Nailed it.
You can check us out on
Well, the end there?
Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok.
Yes.
You can come check us out on our Patreon. We have a Discord. You can come check out there. You don't need to be part of Patreon to get onto the Discord, but it is better when you are on the Patreon. Just saying. Is the Patreon Discord available to free patrons?
It's not available to free patrons. It's available
knuckle
starting at the
bundling.
$5 tier.
Okay. So,
Yes.
anyways, but Discord, you can come there, hang out. There's a lot of fun stuff in that Discord.
Yes. Our Discord is a really lovely and wholesome place. I'll drop the link in the chat right now. So please come on over, and I'll drop the links for our Patreon as well. Please stick around for the raid. We're going to hang out with someone awesome. And
I got
yeah, next week is our finale, and I'm really sad about these little characters. That's the end of it. I want to say a huge thank you to the incredible Michael Paler. Michael is off camera right now being our rulebook, and will likely come join us for a little bit with Chatwater. But we end the show because Chantel has the wonderful thing, and we took that out of Tim's control. So, Tim,
I got
Sean,
one.
you got one? Yeah.
If you're having a watch with a friend, make good conversation and don't be terse. Because you gotta get out there. That Gurse is Lurse!